Find out what bitches are about, motherfucker.
Look, I think. Hey, welcome to Truck Beers.
Why is he in stereo?
He deserves it. It's okay.
Fuck yeah. Hey, we're here
deserves it.
with our beautiful, beautiful friend, Kevin Blalock. We got him on the podcast.
Yay! I feel happy and also somewhat aroused.
Sounds like
Perfect. That's basically...
Just don't look down.
Like at this age, though.
well,
like,
now I
I'm not
have to.
At this age, I'm not as aroused as I used to be. I used to like wake up diamond in an ice storm, but now
They make pills for that.
I don't need it.
They do.
I just need a girl.
It's not the arousal portion. It's
Yeah.
the follow-through portion.
It's the coming. That's the problem right now. Antidepressants are a motherfucker, dude.
Let's not.
Yeah, anxiety's not coming, and neither am I.
Let's not beat off
What a
around the
fucking great
bush.
way to
here.
start it off.
Yeah. Let's not beat around the bush here. Beat off around the bush.
I tried.
It doesn't. It doesn't.
Outdoors
do what it
turns
used
me
to.
on. It can happen.
Hey, thanks for bringing these beers from Silver Grizzly.
Yes.
I hope they clicked on this podcast and like they're going to shout us out. And
They'll
then we heard
listen
about
to
how
it.
we have a flaccid penis.
It's very cinnamon
No, listen,
cinnamon-y.
It has cinnamon in it.
It's a cinnamon lager.
It's a Christmas beer.
This is definitely a synonym for beer.
It's a
Thank you, Connor at Silver Grizzly Espresso.
Thank you, Silver Grizzly. We appreciate it.
yeah, that was great.
I almost tried to take a drink of the microphone.
I don't
I was
recommend
like,
it. It tastes a lot worse than your coffee.
Yeah.
What are you drinking? What do you got?
I'm drinking a peppermint latte with a double shot.
Ooh, fancy bitch.
Well,
You're gonna be hearing
I did an
colors
espresso.
later.
I did an espresso right before I got here. I was like, I need something
So you
for my quick start, and then I need something for
you
lean.
you stopped your cocaine and just went caffeine.
Yeah. That's
That's
what
a
I did.
worthy trade.
Yeah, I mean, when I first started going to Silver Grizzly, that's right when I straightened up, got sober, cleaned up. and all that
Congratulations.
stuff.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Very proud of you.
Almost 7 years. And so I started going there. I go to sleep at like 11 at night, go to work at 5 in the morning. I'd be over there at like 9, 10 at night doing quad espressos. And they were like,
Are you
bro,
okay?
Like
You're gonna
how
die.
do you do that and go to sleep? I was like, dude, if I can go to sleep
That
on an 8
coffee
ball of
bean ain't got
cocaine,
shit on that white
this ain't got
powder.
nothing. Yeah. They're like, holy shit, what does this do? I came in there as a fat, long-haired fuck up.
You look
look great,
Like,
man.
Yeah.
7 years later, I'm
Like I think
a skinny fuck up.
like we started talking again about a year and a half, 2 years
Yeah.
ago, and it's been super cool seeing you now.
Yeah.
Because I remember in the gap, like I remember like I have this story. I told you this before, and you didn't remember, but like to me, it was like
Sounds right.
I gave you a ride in my truck to a different bar.
Well, I definitely don't remember that.
Yeah, and I had a Converge album.
Oh, yeah.
And
Jane Doe?
Huh?
Jane Doe?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I had it in a jewel case, and you're like, here, let me borrow this real quick, and you put a little line on it and snorted off the Converge album. And I to this day, I was like, you can't do that shit, man. You can't do that shit.
I'm Kevin Blalock. I do it. Fuck I
Kevin
want.
That's I mean, I didn't hold it against you, but I just remember thinking like, you can't do that.
Oh, shit.
But no, it was
Well, I
fine.
apologize.
No, you're good. No, I did coke then too, but I just
Yeah.
didn't do it on my Converge albums.
Oh,
I just
yeah.
did it.
because they were like super straight edge, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that makes it even better.
yeah,
Yeah, they were like anti
yeah. Everything,
everything.
I
Yeah.
can't tell you how many drugs and beers I've done with people with fucking X's tattooed on them. So,
Well, straight edge became a thing. Like people would get the X's tattooed on them,
Yeah.
and they're not knowing like the culture where that comes from.
Oh, yeah.
Like I never did that because I'm not. I won't ever be because like I love beer way too much.
It's delicious.
I love beer. That was my problem, too.
Yeah, buddy.
I love beer a lot.
I'm glad you're here, man. Like you are to me like a local legend in this, like in the music scene. We talk about you quite a bit, just because you're fucking.
You're
Because I'm
you.
old.
Yeah, you.
Well, you are ancient.
We
You're-
know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
slept at a Holiday Inn once. Or a bunch of times, really.
But like I'm glad you're here. Like we talked to Dustin Cameron.
Oh, yeah.
We weren't doing a podcast. We
Just ran
hanging
into
out.
him randomly. Yeah,
And we were just talking about the local scene that everything was here at one time.
Oh, yeah.
And then I told him like we're gonna have Kevin Blalock on. He's like, oh fuck, I bet that dude has all the stories. Like, it was cool.
And I'm like, shit, me and him tried to start a band there for a minute.
Really?
Semi-recently.
That's cool.
Shoegazy type stuff.
He's doing
we had
his
a practice
thing with
or two,
Embers, and it's
Yeah, that stuff he's putting out is
he
legit.
just released
Really
Hoods,
fucking
that song
good.
Hoods today, and it is like no shit, like one of my favorite.
It's solid.
Yeah, he gave it to me Saturday before he released
Little
it.
teaser.
Oh.
I'm special, but
Keep
it was
telling
fucking.
yourself that, bud.
I've been listening to it nonstop, pretty much,
It's great.
He's
Everything
amazing.
he's put out's been good.
Yeah,
and he
well,
gives
he did,
himself no credit.
He did PS for Vampires with us for a minute, if I remember correctly.
Before
It was like after Logan. We did a couple of reunion shows. And
Yes,
stuff.
he played
And
a couple of shows with you
Dustin
guys.
Cannon played with us.
yeah, because you were in a band called PS for Vampires, and that was
I
the
love that band, dude.
dude.
So
that was
good.
hot. That
That
was
was-
the hot shit. Dude,
Brian
it was great.
Forbes.
For
Rest
real.
in peace,
R.I.P.
bro. R.I.P. I would pour some of my coffee up, but I'm not going to do that. But,
I don't own this store, so I'm not going to pour beer on for it. If there's a show going on, I don't mind. But like right now, it's
like
not.
that was one of my favorite fucking bands, and it was funny because I wasn't really my music tastes were always different than the bands I was in.
Mine too.
So like
Yeah,
the whole time I'm in that band, I was like, okay, this is cool as fuck. I mean, I got to show off. That was the end of my show off era, the double bass and all the fucking crazy fills.
Yeah,
and
you
all
had
that shit.
2 bass drums.
Yeah.
one had P,
Actual
one had S
two.
on it.
Not even fake two, actual two.
Yeah, it was great.
But it was, and I got a fucking cowbell and all that shit. And I loved the drumming on that. I mean, to my kid, that was my favorite, his favorite drumming.
Yeah, for sure.
I was like, dude, Dad, you're on fucking point on that shit. He's like, dude, that was sick shit. But the whole time I'm thinking Brian Forbes was like fucking Henry Rollins, the kind of spoken word singing that he did. And everybody would come up to me, he's like, bro, like,
Keep going, you're fine.
they're like, bro, y'all are a Every Time I Die ripoff band. And I'm like, who the fuck is Every Time I Die?
No.
And because I
Well, it was the same era, so it
my
makes
wife Allie
sense.
listened to
Yeah.
it. She's like, "Oh yeah, y'all are fucking aping fucking
Yeah,
Every Time
yeah,
I
yeah.
Die." And I'm like, so she had to turn me on Every Time I Die.
No, what it was cool dudes writing cool music
Yeah.
and fucking having a hot time at a show.
Oh yeah, Justin Gibbons, bro.
If that's the fucking criteria to be an Every Time I Die band, then every band should be
Sign
But
me up.
I
Yeah.
love them after the fact. But it was still like I wasn't in that genre.
Right.
I
Right.
came
That
from,
makes
like,
a lot of
death
sense
metal,
because that
black
was
metal.
Gibby's like
favorite.
probably still is.
It's
Yeah.
mine.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
it's my wife's favorite band. She's got the eye.
Oh, nice.
She's got
Okay.
the eye tattooed on.
that's cool as shit.
But it always happened. Like I was with Jonathan Terrell organization back in the day. Yeah, remember that one?
That's probably the first show I ever played with you was at Legends on New Year's Eve. I was in Canary,
yeah.
and Jonathan
Jonathan
Terrell
Terrell
organization
organization.
headlined that night.
Right.
Yeah.
I threw up all over the bathroom in that place.
Oh.
You
It was
goddamn right you did.
it was not okay. Well, like one of my best friends at the time was fixing to go to the Air Force.
Yeah.
That was Ben Kinnemer too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
this
he was
dude
Canary.
this dude shows up and he's like, "Hey, you don't have to pay for a drink tonight. I'm buying." I'm like, "Dude, you're leaving. Why are you the one that's buying?" He's like, "It's fine." I'm like, "All right."
You're gonna fuck that
I didn't
up.
I didn't argue with him. So I drank enough Long Island iced teas
to
to
kill a
drown Long Island.
Oh, that's fucking nasty.
And we played first, so it wasn't a big deal. I had one before we played, one while we were playing, and then I went to sit down
Yeah.
and
That's
enjoy the rest of the night, and
when
that
you
was
fucked
great. And then I stood up.
Never sit down.
Once I stood up, it was game over. I literally rode my amp out of the venue
Yeah.
because it had wheels on it, and I pushed the son of a bitch out of the door and onto the parking lot, and I just laid down on it and rode it like I was Superman.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it was
So, like-
great.
But that was that was their thing. Like Jonathan Terrell, we did a song that I thought was the most gorgeous song in the fucking world. It's like that song is so fucking good. Every time I played it, I got chills. And we played it a bunch, and we were talking like after the show one day. I was like, Jonathan, dude, that fucking
That song kills.
is fucking amazing. He's like, yeah, it is. It's Mazzy Star. I'm like, oh fuck.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Who the fuck is Mazzy Star?
It's not my song.
The
Fade Into You.
Fade
or
Into
whatever.
that song is.
But he did a fucking amazing version of it.
Yeah.
No
it
joke,
was
that
just like,
song to
holy
this day,
shit.
like I can listen to it and it makes me fucking emotional. Like that Maisie Star song, I listen to it every once in a while when I want to get in my feelings and feel bad.
Dude,
No, it's good stuff.
they have their live. There's one live video
We
of
good?
that is
Yeah.
fucking
Okay.
absolutely
It just keeps going
Insanity.
to weird.
It's doing dumb shit. Reaper. It's crazy.
Reaper.
It's almost as bad as Pro Tools, but it's free, so it's
Yeah, it's
not as
free.
bad.
We like free.
I
I
grew up.
free.
I grew up in the scene. I was a young buck, like I remember the My Remains. My cousin taking me to a couple of shows when I was little bitty, too young to be at a show. And then when I was like in high school, almost out, I would go to the Blue Velvet on 80. It was an all ages venue.
Fucking I Wrestled a Bear once played there.
They played at Benny's too.
Yep.
They played Benny's at that East Texas thing, and they also play at the Blue Velvet. I remember seeing PS for Vampires playing there, and Cody Lawler, he like stole the mic from Brian and did the group chant.
Yeah.
And was just throwing himself in the crowd. This is way before like Vasta or anything, or Ghost or anything he's ever. It was just he was in We Will Kill You with Bonner and all them.
Yeah.
But like he showed up, he was wearing like a deep V-neck and he had a flask in his back pocket, and I was like, you can't get any cooler than this. And like,
Speaking of Cody stealing, that's kind of how I met the dude.
yeah,
Is at Lone Star, fucking the Blues Bar, Texas Blues Bar.
yeah. There used to be
What was it called? Lone Star Blues? No,
it's Texas Blues
Texas
Bar.
Blues Bar. Bad Mother Trucker played there, and of course we're always drunk and shit, so we left our shit there. And Cody Lawler, I mean, we've already way past this. He's my boy. He came in there and stole my whole fucking cymbal bag.
No.
And old fucking Roy Cox and all that shit, was like, hey man, somebody stole my shit. And Roy's like, oh fuck. So he called around and he come to find out it was Cody.
Roy was
way.
a wild dude.
Yeah. And
It's crazy that he just makes jewelry now.
so like I get his fucking number and I call fucking Cody up and I'm like, bro, you fucking bring my goddamn cymbals
That's
back.
mine.
And I was like, bro, fucking, if you needed a fucking cymbal, I would have given you one, motherfucker.
Absolutely.
This fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
Because, we didn't know him. And he showed up. He showed up to fucking Texas Blues Bar.
Oh, wow.
Apologized and all that shit. I'm like, we joked about it all through Vosse. It's like, dude, he's like, you so dadded my ass on that.
Yeah.
Like,
Like,
did you
I'm
just
so
find it?
disappointed in
Did you
you.
just find it and think it was free?
Yeah.
Was that the
Well,
situation?
he was doing shit, but I respected him because
He came
brought
back.
it
He
back.
showed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and he respected me because we didn't
Fucking-
fight. I was just like, bro,
Whipped it out on
we
him.
got tons of broke
surprising.
cymbals, and I was like, dude, I'll bring you a stack of fucking cymbals.
I got a bunch of broken ones. You can have them.
And then,
Come up with your own sound, motherfucker.
and then
Don't steal
from that,
me.
we became great friends, and then
Yeah.
did the boss day.
Man, I haven't seen that dude in probably 10 years.
I
It's
saw him at-
He's a
fucking
good
rare.
dude, though, man.
It's fucking rare.
I
He's a
saw
good dude.
him at.
He's like a ghost.
I saw him at Hobby Lobby
Wah,
like
wah,
a year and a
wah.
half ago, and I was like we made eye
I don't know
contact.
what's worse, that he was at Hobby Lobby or that you were at Hobby Lobby.
None of it
I
makes
want to
sense.
know why both of you are.
Yeah.
I saw him a couple months ago. I think at is that Greenside? I think
Yeah.
downtown.
Yeah.
I saw him, and he's doing his thing. He's fucking bad.
He's going back on tour again pretty soon, isn't he?
God, he's touring with cool ass fucking bands that I love. It's like, fuck, I'm so proud of him.
He makes great shit.
Yeah. I
Like
miss
the
that
whole
ba- I miss
Ghost
that
thing,
band too. Fuck me and the kid play Vosse Bra shit when we play around.
You like out of all the bands, like riffs that you can remember.
Yeah.
Like I hummed it to you the other day. I can still play it on guitar just because I know what it sounds like.
Guarantee it's fucking Gallows Hill, bro. 5-4-5-4-5-4 with a 4-4 turnaround.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
That
That's the one me and my kid play. It's fucking nice.
I loved and hated playing shows with Voss Day at the same time
it was nuts.
because it was like, all
It's
right,
loud
you're
as
gonna
shit.
take 45 minutes to move all 17 of your amps off stage
Jeez. Yeah.
He played
or
yeah.
on stage.
He
That was
played.
so many fucking amps.
It sounded so good though.
He played 2 bass rigs and his guitar rig.
Yeah.
And it was the loudest fucking thing.
Yeah.
At one point it was three
painfully
Fender
loud.
Bassman amps.
Yes.
Basement
hundreds.
stacks.
Yep.
And then he had a PVPA.
Yeah.
Like a PA head, and then then an Ampeg bass head,
Yes.
and then that orange
Yes.
rocker.
Was it a
30
Rocker Verb
or
30 or 50?
Yeah, it was a 30.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was
So
just
with
everything was looking
Damn
10.
wall
Oh
of
my God.
sound.
Well, like
Oh yeah.
it was painful to like support y'all
Yeah.
because like you could get within the fucking 10.
Like nobody needed any kind of Metamucil. Like it was gonna
It was
make
shaking shit loose.
it was gonna make the poop come out of your body.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
the fillings in your teeth were.
That's what I
fucking-
call the brown note.
All of
Yes.
That
them.
was a brown note. That was the juicifer note.
It was so loud, like when you would do like your cymbal splashing between songs,
Yeah.
it didn't make a difference.
No.
Like none of that had registered in our ears. It was this fucking ominous.
So like that had to be kind of cool for you as a drummer though, because you could just. A lot of times as a drummer, you have to be controlled and like fit in the pocket. With that shit though, like
Fuck
you
whatever.
could just.
Yeah.
You could have been playing with baseball bats,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it wouldn't have been loud enough.
I was playing with really light sticks during that.
Yeah.
It's like
Well, you
I made
played-
my drums loud.
Right.
I played with 3 fucking bass drums.
That's what I was
Yeah.
about to say.
'Cause
Yeah.
It was a
Yeah, that Vista Light.
26-inch bass drum for the bass drum. I had an 18-inch floor tom from my first rack, and then a 22-inch bass drum from my floor tom.
Yeah.
And then I had a 22-inch ride and a 24-inch ride and a hi-hat.
They were all
That was it.
they were all right.
They were all right.
Yeah.
I mean, because nothing could get over his, and it was like, I can't overpower him this way, so I've just got to get big things.
I just
didn't
wanna,
have
like,
bottom- I
when
didn't
you
have bottoms on any of the fucking
No.
heads. Everything was tuned wide open, not a piece of tape on it. And, and it was just fucking ride cymbals, everything. But I was playing fucking 5As, like little bitty fucking sticks.
Really?
Because it was fucking destroying my fucking wrist.
Yeah,
Even back then. But, I mean, I've got a lot of hearing loss because of that shit.
Well, so
that's-
does everybody else that
Yes.
ever saw you play a show.
When my kids try to talk to me and all I see is their mouth moving.
Oh, yeah.
And like there's like a faint note.
Yeah.
You know.
Tinnitus
I'm like,
is real,
fuck
bro.
you, Vasta Bry. You
There's-
ruined
Dude,
it.
There's an upper
I didn't
register
wear-
of sound
Yeah.
that does not exist as far
Fucking
as
little
I'm
kids'
concerned.
voices and women's voices. I can't hear it.
Yeah. It's
And
not
I
that I'm
never-
not listening,
I
baby.
never
I
did
just can't hear you.
I never did earplugs because if I put earplugs in, he was so loud and bassy that you couldn't distinguish.
No.
It was just.
I'm just surprised you just didn't go from like Jedi Force feel. Like you're like, oh, I feel that. That's what
No,
we're doing
I've,
now.
I've had hearing tests at work, and they're like, "Dude, your hearing is fucked," and I'm like, "Bro,
I know.
I'll show them a video of what I
Like, this
stood
is-
in front of."
when
Everybody's
the
like, "Oh."
camera's just vibrating and there's
That
no
doesn't
noise.
help
That
your
makes
hearing at all,
sense.
but they makes them understand. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're like, "Holy shit!" But yeah, I mean,
Oh, I get it now.
yeah,
Yeah.
because I always played in front of his shit, and of course, every sound guy in the fucking universe
Yeah, can't- yeah.
was like, "Bro, y'all cannot do that," and we're like, "Listen,
Suck
we don't
dick
care
and
about the
get
fucking
going.
vocals. They're buried in the mix anyway every time. Like, I don't care about fucking monitors because obviously I'm standing
You
in
don't
front of
need 'em.
fucking 28
Yeah.
goddamn 12s.
Yeah.
I'm good."
Literally the only thing that ever needed to be mic'd was maybe your kick drum
Yeah.
and the vocals.
Yeah.
That was it.
And even then, the vocals, he barely
Didn't
fucking
matter.
did that shit.
Yeah.
Well, as soon as Cody fucking turned all 3 up to 10 and fucking hit that fucking feedback note, we were fucked.
To this day, I don't know one lyric from y'all's band.
I don't either. You
Yeah.
you realize that I sang
I've got your
on the end
Yes.
of Miller's Throne. I sang what was not the fucking lyrics.
Nobody knew. Nobody
It was
cared.
like, "I'll have no salt to savor. I have no air to breathe," or something. And I sang it completely different. And I didn't even know that I was singing it wrong until we got the fucking CD out. And I looked at the
So-
lyrics. And I'm like, "That's not what I fucking sang."
yeah.
So Drew
Holy shit.
recorded y'all, right?
Yes.
So I remember hanging out with Drew back then, and he was showing me y'all's like like what he recorded,
Well, yeah.
and like he's like, he goes, I don't know what the fuck they're saying, but it sounds banging, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, I never knew what fucking Cody was saying. If I
bet
wasn't
they were
singing it,
I bet they were so good, like great lyrics, very interesting.
dude.
But it was
deep
just
and complex.
Like, I don't even have the. I don't have. Yeah. I don't even have the fucking CD And I asked on Facebook if anybody had it because I want a fucking copy of it. I
Yeah.
want one. But
That's how I feel
Jeff
about
Wilson,
anything I've ever been a part of.
Jeff Wilson sent me pictures of the layout and the inlay of the CD. And I was reading those lyrics like, holy fucking shit, I did not know that was what he was
This
saying.
is what I was a part of? That's dope.
Yeah. I didn't know Gallows was all about witches.
It's
and-
like the conversation we had like a month ago about like I miss that era of music where there was a CD jacket
Yeah.
with badass artwork and cool ass lyrics.
Bro.
And it made you understand what you were listening to.
Yes.
Like the fucking so like all the old like black metal, death metal I listened to, you had no idea what they were talking
That's because
about.
it's all in Swedish.
And then you read it and you're like, oh, they're singing about having sex with a dead corpse.
Yeah.
Too bad that's my favorite song and I'll love it forever. I don't know what to tell you. Like
On a weird note, not well, kind
The church is on fire and I'm fucking a dead bitch.
no, but a band called Deaf Heaven.
yeah.
They're one of my favorite bands. I just bought tickets to see them in Dallas like 3 days ago for me and the kid. When I first got into them, it was Sunbather. They just released Sunbather, and it was fucking black metal as fuck, like
Yeah.
super fucking black metal. And this was 2013, I think, or something like that. But I ordered the CD. CD is fucking just a beautiful pastel pink. It says Sunbather on it. And all the lyrics, I mean, it was so fucking black metal. Music-wise, it was
Yeah.
It's like the happiest lyrics ever.
And the lyrics are fucking pure, like, Joan Baez poetry and shit.
Oh,
just like,
that's cool.
Like, just, he's talking about laying in the field and the grass is growing up around his chest. It's
like the
these
Decemberists.
dream houses that are being built and the love law. And it's like, holy shit, this is like.
That's
fucking
what you're
love
talking
music.
about?
But they're
the sound of
so
it is like
visceral, dude.
Yeah.
It's just so. And I'm like, holy shit, this is like hippie black metal.
Yeah.
Like, I
Yeah,
guess.
bands like that throw me off, dude.
Yeah.
It's wild. Like the Decemberists, they write like super sad, very happy songs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you listen to them and it's like so melancholy.
I haven't tried them.
And they're like, I just got a promotion at work.
Yeah, I'm doing
I'm
good
the
in life.
best dad in the world.
My
It's
wife
like,
says she
none
loves
of
me.
this makes any sense at all.
My
Why are
kids
you
think I'm
so
great.
sad? Why are you so sad about how great your life is?
Right? Yeah.
You know, I mean, I can see like the lure to do that, like just writing what you love, but also putting what loves you back into your music.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't have that. Like if I write music, in my mind is like this has to be depressing.
Yeah,
It has to be-
y'all's homework for tonight is to listen to Deaf Heaven, Me Without You. Holy fucking shit! It's like a girl doing poetry coming into it. It's on
Me
fucking
Without
pianos.
You. I've been listening to them since like 2000.
No, this is Deaf Heaven song.
They
but I
have
know
a
what you're
song
talking
called
about.
Me Without You.
Yeah,
Okay.
and it has the whole range of every kind of music you could ever fucking love.
Okay.
All in one fucking
Death
song.
Heaven.
And
I'll
it's
do it.
Fucking
It's gonna
insanity.
be on the jam on the way home.
My kids
sure.
gonna love that I called that out because that's his favorite song.
Nice. I'll
ever.
check it
Also,
out
I
for
want to say you're a
sure.
fucking great dad. You bring your boy to like all the cool shit,
Oh yeah.
and he's such a skilled
He-
young man. I love that dude to death.
He gets what I don't, or what I didn't growing up, because I didn't have it. My dad
It's
was-
That's a
literally
great
your
father.
only job as a dad.
Yeah, is to be a fucking dad, and that's
it, man.
I grew up without dad. He beat shit out of me till I was 7, and then moved off, and I was just
Well, at least he
horrible.
stopped.
horrible child.
Yeah,
Well, he
like,
stopped when he
keep
moved
it
the fuck
going
off.
until you're an adult. So like that's cool.
But I never had anybody to teach me how to fucking shave or teach me how to fucking ride a bike or anything like that.
Yeah.
So sometimes I actually think I'm overcompensating with the shit I do with him because I'm like,
It'll never go to the wayside. It
Yeah.
needs to be done.
and you know what I can safely say is my litmus test on being a good dad to him is he's fucking 17, he's fucking nose piercing skater, guitar player, fucking Mr. Metalhead or whatever. If I grab his hand and hold his hand, he's not embarrassed.
Yeah.
We
That's cool.
sit in the fucking coffee shop over here and in line, and he'll just throw his arms over my shoulders.
that's legit.
And like we'll fucking cross arms and shit, like in parking lots and shit.
Yeah.
And he
Because he
doesn't.
knows he has dad.
Well,
he doesn't
affection-
pull
And Dad
away.
loves him.
Affection is super.
Frowned upon as a dude.
Well, it's frowned
Yeah.
upon, it's overlooked, and it's underrated.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that is important.
That's key elements to be.
You're
in a-
raising a man
Yeah.
that needs to understand this is also how I have to treat other people.
Yes.
Yeah. And it's
And,
okay
like,
to cry. And it's
whoever-
okay to
Yes.
show love and say I
Yeah.
love you. I tell every fucking friend I have, every guy friend, I love you.
Same.
because
Yes.
it's
Absolutely.
That's that's a key.
It's like they
element.
said at Brian Forbes's funeral.
Yeah.
It's like he always said.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's also like
could be the last time you ever fucking said it.
massively
you know?
underrated as men in society is like being, I don't want to say vulnerable enough, but that's how it's looked at.
With them.
Is like,
Not
hey, look,
to-
man, I love you. I hope you have a fantastic day.
We're best friends
But it-
because we say
But
that.
it's not to say that opening. I'm not trying to bash women, but it's a lot easier to be vulnerable to a man because he's not going to turn around and shoot you in the back.
Well, he's not going to use it against you. Yeah, he's not
Yeah.
going to use it against you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
in my sobriety days, my circle's gotten real fucking small.
Yeah.
As it
I-
should.
I love everybody, but I got Smiley, Marcos, and Sam, and my kid, and
Yeah, that's your
I
go-to crew.
That's
Yeah.
my fucking crew.
Yep.
Yeah.
We were together last night at fucking Pizza King because every Sunday
Yeah, see
we
your
try to go eat
pictures,
together.
and I'm super jealous.
Yeah,
Seems
and
like
it's-
a good time.
Bro, join any
I
fucking
know.
time. And and that's like Smiley, he's my bro, dude, and I can come. I'm sure it's like y'all. You got that motherfucker. Like if you're in trouble, if you're fucking feeling those tears coming up, and you got some shit going on,
Absolutely.
you know who the fuck you're gonna call.
Yeah.
I was
My go-to is fucking Smiley.
So
It's
when I
like if
was-
I'm having trouble, I call him.
when the stuff happened initially with me and my ex.
Yeah.
I was 5.5, 6 hours away from home,
Yeah.
and I called that man.
Yeah.
This is about
I was like-
11:45.
I was like, dude, I don't know what's going on. I'm not okay.
Yeah.
I need somebody to talk to.
yeah.
And he was like, I'll come get you.
Yeah.
There's some motherfuckers that will drop
I told my
anything.
kids
Yeah.
to get dressed. I was like, we're going to Oklahoma.
I was
You
not.
know,
Or
that-
no, y'all were
that's,
in
that's
was in
fucking
South Texas.
solid.
That's
He,
right.
he would drop in whatever he fucking did.
Yeah.
Those
absolutely.
people are so important.
And I've confided in him so much.
Invaluable.
I'm surprised he still is my best friend because
Well, that's
if,
what-
if I was him, I'd be like, God damn, shut the fuck
Well,
up.
there's going to be a time he needs you, and you'll return the fucking
Oh,
favor.
That's my boy. Marco's my boy.
Like
Sam.
those people are invaluable to your life, and you literally cannot put a price on that kind of
No.
relationship.
No.
Like, we capitalize on it through the podcast because our friendship.
We
is-
just get to hang out all the time.
yeah, that's it.
yeah.
We're just fucking.
Yeah.
We're just fucking brothers, and we hang
Yeah.
out, and like we have these crazy conversations, and
Yeah.
we talk. This podcast happens regardless
I mean,
if there's a fucking mic.
Yeah. And you can be like pee pee poo poo fart fart and snicker laugh, or y'all can get in some goddamn deep ass fucking conversations.
Absolutely.
Yep.
There is no the whole fucking rainbow of fucking shit from hatred to fucking everything. Gets,
Like I.
Oh,
I've
we
said-
will talk the most shit to each other
Oh, yeah.
humanly imaginable.
Well, like
have
Saturday,
to.
me and you got into like a pissing contest about like no, you pronounce it this way. It's like, oh, eat my ass, man. I'm
Yeah.
trying to tell this bitch not to cheat on her husband. Right
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Like it was such a dumb thing.
semantics, man, semantics there.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a
Yeah.
wild conversation. Yes.
I went fucking full clip on this chick. She fucked up talking to me. I was like 6 or 7 beers in. And I was like, oh, you have me at my purest form. Like I have no filter right now.
I'm a goblin.
Yeah. And like she said the dumbest shit. And I was like, oh.
It really was the dumbest shit imaginable.
Yeah. And like I like.
And I was like stirring the pot.
Yeah, he kept going in like,
Just over the shoulder.
Yeah.
he's like,
Gotcha.
also, Matt, don't forget.
No, with her, I was like, say another dumb thing.
Yeah, and she was just like, I'm just too drunk to have this conversation. I was like, no, you're too much of a whore to have this conversation. It was such a fucking.
But she kept coming back.
yeah, she kept trying, and then I had to be like, finally, I was like, listen, your decisions are your decisions, but you're a fucking piece of shit if you think this is the way you should be.
Yeah.
And she's like, I'm not gonna do. I love my husband. I was like, doubtful.
It doesn't sound like
yeah,
it.
doubtful.
Because
Don't
nothing you've said for the last 45
actions
minutes
do
sounds
not-
like it at all.
If there's something I'm passionate about, which that is one of the things I'm passionate
Yeah.
about, I will fucking go off all whole. She fucking wanted me to go outside because some guy hit on her.
Yeah.
She's like, hey, can you come outside while I smoke this cigarette?
And then promptly complained about not getting invited to a swingers party.
And I was like,
Yeah.
what the fuck are we doing, homie? And I just went.
Oh shit!
But
Down goes Matt.
I can't agree more though. Like, guys don't have that outlet.
No.
Like me personally, I was raised to fucking swallow all that shit and just be tougher than the problem.
Yeah.
And I didn't find out till way later in life like I'm so glad my son has this from me. I'm like, there's nothing in this world we can't handle. Like.
Oh, that's the way I am with my kids.
Yes,
bro.
You've got to. I mean,
and it's hard for me because I'm one of those last generations of just
hard knocks.
Well, what was it? Toxic masculinity at this fucking point. But I'm trying to soften my edge enough. It's like my kids soften the edge up for me. Like, okay, Dad, this is how it is nowadays.
Yeah.
And
you
he's
can't
like,
say that out loud.
but I'm still trying to instill just enough old school shit like change a fucking tire, bro. Don't worry about fucking internet likes. Fucking.
Yes.
There always stand up when you shake your fucking friend. When you shake somebody's hand, the classic.
Yes.
The classics.
Well, here's my thing. You can shake a man's hand first time. Let him know you respect him. But if you respect that person enough, you hug their fucking neck. There's no more handshakes.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah. Well, it's hug, but I stand up when I shake somebody's fucking hand.
Yes.
I mean, it's
respectful.
just from the old guard shit.
And there's eye contact.
And my kid will be sitting there on the phone and like me and smiling. I'll be hanging out with not to call him not an adult, but like adults, and and he's on his fucking phone, and they'll go to talk to him. I'm like, boy, put the fucking phone down.
You got people
be in this. In this, and
I agree.
Somebody will come over and shake his hand, and and I still
stand up, shake his hand.
It seems dicky, but I'm still
no.
like, they'll be like, "Hey, Ethan, how you doing, bro?" And he'll be like, "Well," I was like, "Boy, stand up, shake his fucking hand."
There's a
that's the way we do it.
Yeah,
and he does the softening of me.
Yes.
He has the new school way, and he's like, "Okay, Dad."
I think there's things that you can take from both sides.
Yeah, both of us are making each other better.
Yes,
because I'm
that's
learning
cool shit.
The new soft stuff, and he's learning just to have a little bit of grizz enough on him, because like
I think the I don't know if it is toxic masculinity, but like knowing how to fix shit.
I don't give a fuck if it
and
is.
fucking handling, but like
I'll open a fucking door. I will fucking
every time.
I will do the chivalrous.
I will
shit.
yes,
I don't
ma'am,
give a fuck
no,
if you
ma'am,
don't
someone
fucking
to
like it.
death.
Dude, I was in the fucking oil field in Ohio, Cambridge, Ohio, and
Ohio is for lovers.
Fuck, that place is for fuck that goddamn place. But I'm by myself. I'm hitting like a couple little fucking shithole little bars or whatever. Of course I'm oil field. So I got money. You know, and this is like
got to get rid of that per diem somehow.
Notorious poor area. And I'm in there, and it's like I'm going outside smoking cigarettes, come back in, and I open the door for this girl. I was like, and I said, yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
And she got fucking pissed off, like mad.
Don't do that.
I'm like, what?
It's because she doesn't know her dad.
And then, yeah, right.
Or she doesn't.
And then
well.
she got like a couple other guys over there, like all her friends, and they come over there, and they like trying to fight me.
Oh yeah.
Because
you were a gentleman.
She goes, well, I'm from the fucking South, man. I'm from fucking
That's
Texas.
what we do.
8 to 80, we call you fucking ma'am. It's not a disrespect. She's like, well, that's fucking disrespectful. I said, shit. And I'm surprised I didn't get my fucking ass completely beat by a bunch of strangers. But she's like,
they're from Ohio.
She's like,
they can't fight.
She's like, I don't fucking say that shit. I was like, well, shall I call you a pretentious cunt?
Yeah, that's what it sounded
like.
like.
Well, then let's go with yes, ma'am, because it's fucking nice.
Yeah.
I was in a cab pretty quick after that.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's. I mean, there is something to be said about grit. I mean,
yeah.
Well, it's like we can go a little deeper with this, and I know it. Like you said, we can go from bullshit into deepness. Well, so I think it's very important for men to have other strong males that they have a relationship with.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of us.
Yeah.
And I count myself lucky because I'm not one of these people that did not have a solid male role model growing up.
All the way. My mom was fucking both.
And you know what? Moms can be the best dads ever.
Yeah.
100,000%.
Absolutely.
But I think it's great for us as adult males to have those kind of relationships to be like, hey, you know what? I like what you're doing. I respect what you're doing. I'm proud of what you're doing. I want to do that too.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I don't think that gets talked about nearly enough.
No.
Anyway.
That's a fucking perfect point. Like, I don't think, like, I grew up with the most strict, like all the grit, all the fucking no nonsense bull. Like,
same.
I had that,
yeah,
and I didn't learn how to be softer until way later.
Oh
And like,
I'm still learning.
to be honest, if it wasn't for certain music that I'd listen to,
Yeah.
you know, and like being around these like artists and shit like that, like being around people that had that softer side,
Yeah.
like I wouldn't be who I am now. I'd be some fucking welder asshole and going to bed at 8:30 every night. I'm a welder, but like I like my friends. I
I
love.
think he just
I go to
said-
bed 11:30, motherfucker. But I'm a welder too.
So like,
Well,
I
I'm
don't
saying,
know.
well, I'm blue collar and like I know how to work and be respectful.
Well,
but,
yeah,
like,
and that too. I mean, it's like my kid. He's got a fucking nice job now and stuff. I mean, he likes working. And it's just I feel so fatherly because I never had a dad fucking tell me shit.
Yeah.
You know, and I throw all these fucking cliches on him all the time to the point where he repeats them to me before he hears them, and he always kind of
like, I know, Dad.
yeah. But that motherfucker will call me and go, Dad,
You're right.
I did this because
Yep.
you told me it's better to have it than not need it than need it and not have it.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
The reason why I'm driving a motherfucking 2025 fucking van.
Shout out,
Which
the van.
is-
Shout out to fucking.
You pulled in across
The
the,
murder
street a couple
van.
hours ago, and I was like, "Look at that fucking van."
It's a murder van. Everybody's like, okay, that's cool. You got a new car. Congratulations. But why a fucking van? And it's the same thing. I'd rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it.
Absolutely.
I could put me and my kids' bikes in that motherfucker, or skateboards,
You
or golf
can put
bags, or disc golf.
Everything in there.
You can
8
put the whole
fucking
truck
people,
beers cast drunk
concerts.
off their ass and take
Yeah.
them home. That would be really cool.
I can do that too.
Taxi service.
I want to do Uber, but I don't think they'll let me because
Hit a record.
I will see.
Hit a
We'll
record.
see.
I ain't saying nothing. But it's like I tell him that shit, and there's just all those little fucking things that that I tell him that, but he'll hit me back. I'll think it's useless. I'll think, okay, it's going one ear out the other.
Yeah.
And he comes back with like, Dad, when you told me that I need to do this and stand up and shake a hand, while I
You were
stood up
right.
and shook the manager's hand to the job I now have.
Yep.
Yes.
And looked him in the eye, and he was so proud of his little fucking job interview.
Yeah.
Bragging of everything that I taught him.
Yeah.
Stand up, eye contact,
Eye
all
yeah.
that shit. And he's like, I got the job. I'm like, there you go, bro.
That's right.
There you fucking go.
That's right.
And
Dude,
you know
it's
what?
so cool to see him now.
It's wild.
Because I remember when he was like
fucking
my
tot, dude.
youngest son's age, which is a heathen.
Get you some of that, bro.
What my youngest is a heathen right now, which is okay.
Yeah.
I deserve it.
We'll see.
they I mean, they
But
have that
like
shit.
seeing Ethan now,
Yeah.
as an adult, almost,
Yeah.
basically.
3 months.
Counting the days.
It's like, okay, cool. Like
Yeah.
there is a eventual. I don't want to say end to this journey,
Yeah.
but like there's a goal that we're working
Oh,
towards.
dude.
Well, like-
And I'm trying to raise two young, respectful men right
Yeah.
now.
But see, you're. Don't ever think you're not doing a good job because
Oh, I think I'm
fucking
doing a
number
good job.
one, you're fucking
You're doing a
there.
great job,
I
dude.
think I'm doing a good job.
You're doing a
As in
great
point,
job.
and the little I've seen of your interactions with your fucking kids is exactly as mine and Ethan's were.
Yeah.
Ethan had his little fucking shit eras, and he.
Oh yeah,
fucking
you
worked
saw
out of it.
you saw the full version of McCabe, not just the podcast version. You saw the
Yeah.
real life version.
Oh yeah.
I-
But
I think
I smiled and I didn't smile because like, Matt's getting the fucking shit kicked out of him.
He's getting
I'm
the raising
smiling
he
because I'm like,
deserves.
because to
You've
me
been there.
I missed it.
Yeah, you've been there.
You know, because my kid's about to be fucking 18.
Yeah.
And, bro, fucking talking about the fucking vulnerability shit. During the Hastings days, this is going to be a little lengthy, but bear with me.
Go for it.
It was the fucking
Hastings.
days. This is like
Those were the
fucking
good days.
10, 12, some odd years ago.
Yeah.
Kid
I
was
miss
like,
Hastings.
8 or 9 or some shit. And we were all into wrestling and stuff. And there was a fucking CM Punk figure.
Ooh.
Yellow. It was like a fucking this
Talking about
special one. He had
Ohio.
yellow trunks. It was before all his tattoos, long hair.
Oh,
And Ethan had seen it. And I guess somewhere in passing while we were there fucking decades ago, he took a mental, like he wanted that fucking
yeah.
thing. And I guess, I was like maybe reading a magazine or something. But I never caught it.
Yeah.
Holy shit. 10 some odd years later, Ethan blurts out about how much that he hated that he never got that thing.
Yeah.
And I'm and it's simplistic and it's just like as hard as it hit me when he was just fucking saying it in passing. I'm like, I suck as a fucking dad.
Oh,
Yeah.
you didn't know though.
But for a fucking decade,
Yeah.
He's been
He
harboring on that.
was at a want for this fucking doll.
Yeah.
So right before Christmas,
It's not a doll. It's an action figure.
you know, I fucking get on fucking
Amazon,
eBay and all
eBay.
this shit trying to find. It took me a long time to first find out the doll that he was talking about by the description that he gave me as a fucking 8-year-old child.
Yeah.
While he's 17 now.
Yeah.
Give me all this shit, and I'm just like, okay. So I'm looking. Okay, well, it's not Jack specific. It's okay. It's this. Okay, it's from this line. Blah blah blah. Well, I finally found the motherfucker, and I ordered it.
That's badass.
Didn't tell a kid about it. You know, just fucking order it. The second that thing touched my fucking house, I could not fucking stop crying,
Oh.
and I don't know why.
But well, you fulfilled a need that you didn't know was there.
But like every time I talked about
No,
this
I
doll,
get that.
I fucking cried. Allie's like,
I get
"What?
that.
Jesus fucking Christ, you're crying all the fucking time."
Yeah.
I cried the fucking Smiley. I sat over here in the goddamn Silver Grizzly, crying in front of the baristas, like ugly crying.
Yeah.
Like every time I talked about this fucking action figure,
There you
I'll
go.
call it action figure, not a fucking doll.
It's a title, not
So
a belt.
I mean, I want to get fucking teary eyed now because it was, I kept talking to people because I wanted to find out why I was fucking crying so much because it was a fucking figure, and I'm like, okay, well, should I put it in a glass case or should I just be like nonchalant, giving it to him and all this shit? And I couldn't figure out why. Then it finally fucking occurred to me why I was crying all this fucking time that was literally a comeuppance from something that I felt like a bad dad for not even listening
Yeah.
to my fucking child, even though I
Right.
gave him everything else. It was a happy cry that I found the doll, and I was going to be able to give him to him. And I was crying because I was unsure how he was going to take it. And the fucking main point of the motherfucker was that I sat there and realized that this is literally and figuratively going to be the last fucking toy I buy him.
Oh.
So this
Oh,
I'm
damn.
about to
Yeah.
start fucking crying right now.
Wow.
Because
fuck.
this was, I'm like, next year he's not going to ask for a fucking WWE doll.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know, already now I'm buying him fucking guitar pedals and fucking
Yeah.
Adidas.
It's like
and
the
shit, but
last
that hit
kid.
me so hard.
It's like the last kid
Yeah, when
memory.
it finally flushed over to me as the reason why I was crying for months, for like 2 months, was I'm like, this is that fucking, he's an adult.
Yeah.
And I'm buying him a fucking WWE doll. It's like it wrapped up his childhood with a fucking bow, and it's in a glass case on my fucking shelf in the house, and it fucking killed me because
Dude.
that
But-
was what it
Fucking
was.
killing
But-
me right now.
Did he love it?
Oh God, he fucking.
So it was worth it.
he hit the fucking tears, and he was like, "Oh my God, Dad, I thought I'd never see this fucking toy
Hey, there you go.
because
you
it's
did
not
it.
made no more."
Then it's
you
worth
know?
it. Then it's worth it.
It was a search to find it, and he was just like, and my worry so much was like, how he's gonna react if he's gonna be like, "Fucking cool, bruh."
Yeah.
Or like he forgot about it and was
You know,
like it wasn't a big deal.
And then he
Oh,
wouldn't.
bro.
And then he wouldn't have caught the deepness that
yeah.
It
I
did-
got hit with.
Yeah.
And so I'm glad that his deepness matched because he's like, "Oh, I see why you've been fucking crying." Because I
Yeah.
cried in front of him because I didn't give it to him, you know. And I'm just like, and that was that transformation into a fucking adult that helped me accept that
I'm
he's an
not-
adult. Because I see him now as more of a, when he's out here and he's fucking talking to fucking girls and shit. And like last weekend we had to go to fucking Denton and pick up clothes from his ex fucking girlfriend and shit. You know, it's like, God damn, he's probably fucking, you know. And
He
he's-
is definitely.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know
But-
why. Like,
But I sat with a fucking spatula and taught him how to use a fucking condom.
Hell yeah.
I set him with a fucking spatula. I was like, this is how this motherfucker goes on.
This keeps
because
you
I want to
from-
be a granddad, but not,
Not yet.
right now,
Nope.
bro.
Nope. Nope.
oh, you as a
But
granddad's
then
gonna be
and that is
fucking
also
dope, though.
The openness of,
Yeah.
that's how tight me and my kid are. It's like, hey, I know this might be embarrassing, but this is how you put on a fucking rubber because I don't want you to be caught with a fucking package and no way to fucking use the motherfucker.
Yeah.
I-
Or
That's some of that
Not
old school
have
shit.
one.
I ain't relying on teachers to teach him
no,
that shit.
no.
I'm going to show my son how to put on a fucking condom.
Yeah.
I learned how to use.
Pretend
a
this
condom.
is your dick.
Yeah. I'll never look at that spatula again.
So,
I still use the spatula. So if you
So-
ever come to eat breakfast in my house,
I learned how to use a
These
condom.
eggs have had a condom on them.
yeah, right?
I learned how to use a condom because I found a condom in my parents' bedroom when I was like 7, 8, too young to be knowing what a condom is.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck is this?
It's a balloon.
And my dad, no, he didn't say it was a balloon. He's like,
Can you
oh, that
make a
goes on
puppy
your
dog?
dick when you fuck. That keeps you from having a little brother or sister. And it's like, what do you mean? And then he like took it out.
It's still too early.
He like stretched it out. He's like, that goes on your dick. Put that on. Do your business.
Yeah, I feel like I'm about a year from having that conversation.
So I've had.
Hopefully.
But just do it. And don't be
yeah.
embarrassed by it. And fucking
I'm just gonna bring him to your house.
Yep. I still got the
So I've
sauce.
had-
spatula day.
I've had
Come
like
on.
the conversation sorta with Cash, just because he's been questioning like, hey, I've got parts that no one else has,
Yeah.
and I was like, what is this for? And
45% of society has the same.
But you got to and need to, man.
yeah,
The being embarrassed by it or waiting on it.
well, we
Allie, bless her heart, when she was there while I was doing that shit.
Oh,
she's
God.
just like,
I can only
she's
imagine
just
what she was going through.
She's trying to like be involved in it. You could see how fucking she was just like,
Shattered.
Oh,
She was
dude.
done.
this is
Yeah.
awkward as fuck.
Well, see, I think I made it a fun game. I was like, because I kept calling your dick, I kept coming up with new cool nicknames every time I brought it up,
Yeah.
like Tallywhacker, Pork Steeple, like. Every time I said anything,
Pork steeple.
yeah, pork steeple. Yeah, pink rocket. But like every time I was like, well,
You have a
see,
very
like
high opinion of your own shenanigans.
I didn't say temple.
Steeple. Okay.
I just call mine Shorty. It's good.
Yeah.
Same.
I'll be short, but it sure is skinny. I'm good with
I
that.
called mine the mushroom and the cabbage patch.
It does all the things though.
Obviously, I got
it comes and then I cry. Whatever.
It does the one thing it's supposed to.
the classic thing I always tell the kid. You
That's
came
man,
out of
but
my
like-
fucking nuts, bro. He's
Kevin,
just like,
that's
"Oh, come on."
that's like absolutely the most refreshing thing to hear because I feel like he's raising his son like I'm raising my sons. You've already raised your son like that was the most like your breakdown on that whole thing. Like I almost fucking cried a little bit because that's top notch.
It happens.
That's
And I
top
know
tier
it's gonna
dad
be-
shit. And like I
He'll probably be embarrassed. Well, no, he won't be embarrassed by that one because he's
He shouldn't
around to have a
be.
fucking dad like me.
He
Like,
shouldn't be.
Ethan, don't be
when
a
it iced
fucking
over the
goon.
other day. When it iced over the other day,
Yeah.
I drove to fucking Dallas to go
Yeah.
pick him up,
Yeah.
and he's like, we're talking about the shit, and he's like, I was talking to my best friend, and he goes, is it? And his friend said, if it was drizzling, my dad wouldn't drive 10 minutes to pick me up.
Yeah.
Dude, I will
And
move
I'm like,
mountains.
are you fucking
I will move
serious?
Motherfucker.
mountains
Bro,
to get
yeah.
to my kids.
If I get
It
a
was
phone
icy
call
in
saying
fucking
my
Dallas.
kids
I'm
need
taking
to
a brand new fucking
Who
vehicle.
cares?
I'm like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm going to see my fucking kid.
Absolutely.
Because in that sense, he's 18. I grew up with him. We grew up, and then he moved to Dallas with his mom. So I see him on the fucking weekends, and I get him all summers and all that shit. But like, it's like I tell his mom, I'm like, you have him 5 days a week. When he turns 18, the motherfucker ain't moving out of her fucking house.
No.
He's going to live there for at least another 5 years.
Yeah.
I'm like, but me, I'm on borrowed fucking time. May 14th, my job by
Law.
courts and by paper.
He can make
I'm
any
done.
decision he wants to make at that point in time and not
He doesn't have to come down here
But
every
like
weekend.
after
And
May 14th, you're still dad.
I know that, but it's like,
Well, all the work you've done over the last 18 years
It's gonna pay
is
itself
going to
back.
make sure
Yeah.
that once he hits 18, you're still the
'cause
same
I wanted
motherfucker.
to get the fuck away from my mom. I was definitely
Yep.
glad to get away from fucking Deb. And it was like, I couldn't wait to get out of the fucking house.
Right. Yeah.
I'm like,
But you've given him every
I was
reason-
a shit kid. And,
you have given him every reason not to have that outlook on life, though.
Yeah.
On
Yeah,
purpose.
But on his birthday's middle of May. I ain't gonna say it for the secret code shit.
Yeah. China already knows. It's fine.
Yeah, they're
Team
gonna know.
you.
But like the week after, if I call him up, hey bro, you want to hang out this weekend?
He's going to say yes.
I fucking hope so, because that is a basis of a lot of my anxiety.
Well,
now.
it-
It's like I don't care how good I've done as a dad. There's still that.
Yeah.
But maybe he's just fucking being nice to me.
No.
Maybe it's just like, man, what else?
I'll tell
I've
you
got
that,
to
no,
like before I go there. Like his mom's like, you have to do this. It's court ordered.
Right.
No, I don't think that's
And
the thing.
I'm 99% sure it's not.
I
But
mean,
that
when I was a
1%
teenager,
eats
my mom was
fucking
like,
soul,
"Hey,
dude."
1% kills you.
And even then, if he goes off and he does what he's supposed to do as a fucking adult, and I tell him all the time, I said, my job is to make you better than me.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's not to make you me. just make you better than me.
Yeah.
Learn from me and be better.
He knows.
What's every
I've
time
done
my
every
kids tell me,
fucking-
"Daddy, I want to be just like you," I always look at them and say,
Goddamn no.
"No, you don't.
No,
you
I want you
don't.
to be fucking better.
You need to be better than I am."
You know, I want my kid not to fucking wait. Till
And
he's
I'm an
fucking
okay
45 to quit
dude.
fucking drugs,
Yeah.
you
Like,
know?
I'm an okay dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I want my kids to be better.
They
Yeah.
have to be, or else our job's not done.
I fail.
He has to walk out at 18 and through 25, through fucking 40. He has to walk through, you know, it's at 18. I mean, you can still mold him after 18, but it's
voluntary.
He's
at that
out
point
there
in
in the
time.
fucking sea, bro. You're shipped off. You can sit there at the shore and be like, yo, bro, maybe don't do that.
So
You know, because
Have you thought about not?
hey, maybe not do that, huh?
we've
I don't know.
come to ask you about your car insurance.
I've been trying to
reach
reach you about your car's extended
But,
warranty.
you know, that's the thing as a fucking dad is to
Yeah.
just, you know that you've given them enough, and then you worry that you haven't. But I see Ethan as he's had to fucking take care of his mom she's
Yeah.
had cancer for fucking
Oh.
years,
He's lived lifetimes.
and he's seen his mom almost fucking dead. He spent fucking years in a fucking hospital with her, and and their trials and tribulations were he's not he was an adult a lot quicker than he needed to fucking be,
Right.
and he had shit on his shoulders that
Hey,
he shouldn't have carried at fucking 15.
Most of the good ones have
Have had
been
that.
that way.
And I can't do that. So when y'all see me on fucking Facebook, I'm like, God damn, these motherfuckers are always fucking doing cool shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's because my fucking duty is to make that motherfucker be a kid again for fucking 3 days.
Yeah, enjoy
Yeah.
your life for once.
It's like I get him, and I'm like, there, you know, and his mom knows what I'm doing
Yeah.
because he needs the levity of the fucking situation. So
Absolutely.
when he's me, like, know what? We're gonna hit fucking 3 states in one fucking day
Yeah.
in 12 fucking hours.
We're gonna play as
gonna-
much disc golf
Yeah.
as we possibly can.
We're gonna play disc golf and
Drink
argue.
all the coffee.
We did that one weekend. We got up at 6 fucking o'clock, left fucking Texas, drove to fucking Oklahoma, Broken Bow, played fucking miniature golf at Broken Bow, drove over to fucking Arkansas, played disc golf in Arkansas, drove down to Texarkana, fucking rode a skate park, and fucking came back home. We did 3 states in fucking 12 hours.
That's awesome.
And it's like, boy, when you're with me,
Just enjoy life.
you ain't got to worry about me.
Yeah.
You ain't got to worry about mine. We're going to do some fucking cool shit.
Yeah.
So when you go back to taking care of your mom and having those heavy situations, I'm just here to fucking keep you from fucking flipping your
You're
lid.
a relief.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. That's
You know,
great.
and I'm still Danny. We still teach and do each other that shit, but it's like I've got it extra hard to.
No, but I think you and your ex have a good enough relationship to where like that's appreciated
Oh,
and
yeah.
hopefully, and I think so reciprocated. Like
Yeah.
She's thanks me all the time.
she's
like,
a
bro,
hey, and
thanks
she's
for-
a cool
She's cool
chick.
shit.
Always has been.
She's
and
super
Allie
cool.
is fucking fantastic
Yeah.
too. Like
And she's
Ethan is literally in one of the best possible
yeah,
situations
literally
ever.
got 3 parents.
Yes,
Like when
Yeah.
Ethan was
that love him equally.
because she's been there since he was fucking born. It
Absolutely.
wasn't like she came in
Absolutely.
when he was fucking 15.
No,
Right.
Nope.
You
She's
know,
been
it's
there
like-
since the beginning.
Perfect example. We all did, you know, the fucking helping, you know, while he's in school, not PTA or just, you know, helping with
Yeah.
fairs or whatever.
Everybody's there for
Yeah.
all the
And
events.
you know, and Allie came in and did one, and so the parents were like, "Well, is that?" I mean, the teachers were like, "That's your stepmom? Who's that? Is that your stepmom?" He goes, "It's Allie."
Yeah.
It's like, "Well, is that your stepmom?" He goes,
I-
"I don't know. It's Allie."
Maybe.
Yeah.
And so they like, I was like, "Yeah, that's my wife or whatever." But
Yeah.
Ethan didn't know her as my fucking wife because he's grown up with 3 fucking parents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like he just
And that's
knows her as Allie.
massive. That's
He knows,
massive for anybody.
I came out of her. I came from him, and she's just here fucking
Yeah.
Doing the thing.
doing her thing.
And that's going to be huge for him as he moves through adulthood on the next whatever chapter his life may bring.
There's all 3 of us fucking there.
He's also always going to know how to not be a parent
Yeah.
because he knows how you
Uh-huh.
and all of your people
Yep.
have parented.
Yeah.
And that's what that's been like I was like I said I was raised by my grandparents. I had a great example. But I also had
Shit examples.
pretty shitty actual parents.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing I've ever. My only goal in life has been to be a good dad.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm a shit husband. I'm a shit drummer. I'm a shit
Yeah.
fucking worker. But
Straight up.
goddamn, I'm a dad.
I'm a good dad.
I'm gonna make sure
I'm
I do
the-
that right.
So like,
I'm dad to the fucking
and
nth degree.
that's always been
No,
my
I'm a good
deal. Is
welder
like,
and something,
I know how to not be a parent.
Yeah.
Sort of because of my genetics,
Yeah.
but I was also raised by fantastic
Yep.
humans that taught me how to be a human.
Being your
Yeah.
grandparents.
Yes,
Damn it. Okay. Yeah.
greatest generation, World War II veteran. Like,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Stern.
so I'm like,
So, like,
I'm a little bit rough around the edges, but I have a great work ethic.
Oh, your
work
fucking
ethic.
kids are great. Like you're doing a perfect job, dude.
I'm trying to have respectable humans
yeah.
as children, and you know what? I'm gonna fail. Everybody fails.
Yeah.
It's fine.
All of us.
But it's a teaching moment.
It's
Everything
wild.
is.
I think you're doing a fucking
You're doing a great
fantastic
job. Ethan's such a fucking cool kid.
And it's being honest with him too. It's just like,
So,
bro,
like-
I did all the fucking drugs. I was like, you're never gonna come at me
with anything.
on anything.
Surprise me, I
Boy,
dare
I'll
you.
see your pupils if you're on acid. I'll see your fucking heart bouncing out of your chest if you're on coke. I know this shit, bro.
You ain't
I was like,
gonna
you
figure
can't
this
fake
out.
it around me, bro.
Yeah. You
know.
need to learn some weird some fucking dream theater shit if you're gonna get me. in
So
the fucking
when you
car.
came up here a couple weeks ago and we were up there hanging out and McCade was playing the drums,
Yeah.
he was like, "Hey, Dad, what's his name?" I was like, "Which one?" He goes, "The kid." I was like, "Well, that's Ethan." He goes, "Ethan,
hey,
hey."
that was such a cool
And
name.
Ethan waved back at him and he was like, it made
Ethan was
his whole
tripping out with
night.
his ass, bro. Ethan was tripping out with his ass. I was like, bro, that was you, bro.
Yep.
that was you.
Yep.
He's
Like growing up around a band and like
yeah.
I never felt more important in my life when I was playing playing guitar for your son, Jameson.
yeah.
He was playing drums and I was playing guitar.
He's actually
Oh, I bet you that's fucking like
and
he's
like,
actually pretty
highlights on the fucking kids'
And, like,
nights, bro.
they didn't stop talking about it for 4 days.
Oh yeah.
well, like I
Dude,
was
that's
doing.
big shit, dude. I grew up. My mom had a boyfriend that had a band in our garage, and I'm 6, 7, 8 in there, and it's just like the first time they allowed me to touch the drums while they were still in there with guitars. It was some of the biggest shit in my life. I remember I played fucking Great White. Boy, I remember the fucking song. It was their fucking ballad. It was a fucking the fucking swing beat, or not a swing beat, more like a waltz or whatever.
Yeah,
And they let me play it.
yeah.
And oh my God, I was just like,
You
I'm
were
fucking
hooked
famous.
at that moment
I
in
am
your
a-
life. You were
At
hooked.
6, I'm like, I'm a real fucking musician.
So
Well, like, I saw-
McCade's been telling me for the last 2 years, when I grow up, I'm going to be in your band, Dad. I haven't told the kids yet.
I told my kids they're devastated.
I haven't told my kids yet.
So
Guess what? You're going to be the
You're gonna
only
be in a
person in
band.
Dad's band.
Well, that's me and my kid.
It'll be
at
me
this
and
point in
you
my life,
and
we might need
Matt.
him as a band member. I don't
But
know.
about every third night, McCade asked me, "Is Matt coming over tonight?"
Oh man.
Oh,
Like you're his best friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's nice.
I fucking love
I think
that
it's just
little
because he gets to stay up late, but
dude. Oh, is that what it is?
That's cool. as
maybe.
fuck.
But it's
Yeah.
still he attaches to people quickly. Like he gets that from me.
I'm not going anywhere, so he can attach all
It's
he
an
wants.
unfortunate brain chemistry thing. I
That's
think.
going to come into play later.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh no.
For sure.
Oh no.
My kid's the opposite. His girlfriend like cried and tried to break up with it, or wanted to break up with him. She's all crying and shit. And he's just like,
Cool.
okay, cool.
Yeah, see you later.
It's like fucking just straight ditch.
God, I
was
wish
like,
I-
wait a minute.
I
He goes,
wish I
well,
had
she didn't
that
want to
in
be
me.
with me. She broke up with me. Why not? I'm like,
I
he's
wish-
like, I'm talking to like 3
I
fucking
w-
girls right now.
I
I'm like,
wish I
oh, you
had that.
player motherfucker.
I wish
Put it
I had
way.
that.
Yeah.
I don't have that.
That would make life a lot easier.
See, like I attach quickly to any girl that gives me any attention,
Same.
and then I'll show them the sunrise, and they think
And
I'm
then-
the fucking godsend.
and then they don't talk to him 2 days later.
And then all of a sudden, no, that's not it. Then one day I realize like I don't want to do this,
Yeah.
and then I go, I don't want to do this, and then they call me a fucking weirdo and hate me forever.
Oh, yeah, fucking.
It's a fucking disease. I don't know what
It's
it
'cause
is,
you-
but I
'cause
have
you
it
had
real
dick
bad.
pics all over the internet. What?
Huh?
Because you had dick pics all over the internet.
That
huh?
was a thing that happened one time. Yeah, that was
All
not
right.
He
good.
listens to the podcast.
Yeah. I'd
So
say
episode 3, 4-ish. It was early.
It was early.
It-
It was
yeah.
early. Yeah.
No, I,
y'all
that
y'all
was,
started strong with that shit.
Yeah.
So I didn't never went through internet dating. I was married, and then internet dating became a thing.
Yeah.
And then
I was married before the internet.
I haven't had a
married
date
before
since
the
fucking MySpace, bro. You know what I'm
Same. Same. Hey,
Same.
but now,
Yeah.
fuck it.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
It's the
Oh,
worst.
fucking see,
And then
Don't do it. Don't
not.
do it.
I'm not.
just telling the story. I started internet dating, and then I met a girl that I thought that was the girl that I was trying to date because of the pictures that she was
The
sending me.
catfish, eh?
And I was like, oh, yeah, top notch. I'm going to send you a picture of me in my underwear, maybe with a boner. I don't know. And that picture ended up being posted to Do Not Date East Texas after I went to her house. And I was like, you're not what you said you were. You're a horrible person. I'll never drive to Greenville, Texas ever again.
Should never drive there anyway.
I
Facts.
was fucking horny, dude. I stopped thinking with my dick. At 36 years old, I finally stopped.
Yeah.
Because, like,
See, I think that's just.
It was yesterday.
That's fucking
He
smart.
stopped yesterday.
no.
Because when you quit thinking with your dick, you do a lot less stupid shit.
Yes.
Like, you
I
just
can
do
beat
shit.
off in the shower just fine.
Bro,
Nothing fucking
bro,
phases me.
I know how I like it.
Yeah, I know what I
I
need.
have never I have never disappointed myself.
Never. I've disappointed my parents. Never disappointed myself.
Yeah.
I can do what I need to do, and it's done. And then I can go to bed happy.
Yes.
There's none of this fucking
And calm and
schmoozy-woozy.
relaxed. It's like the human Xanax. It's
Yes. Yeah. I think
The
people-
endorphin dump is amazing.
Yes. It's just perfect. It's great.
Dump.
And dumping loads on your chest is great. I don't know.
Wow.
You don't do it laying down?
See, my favorite part about this is
No.
Okay.
y'all's
bad.
friends and family are used to that. I get to tell people I'm on a podcast, and all my fucking work people are going to listen to this and be like, "Oh, we did not know Kevin."
Welcome. So I know that I have like
I dress like this when I'm not at fucking work.
yeah.
And like I just recently, all my socks are stupid and weird, and like I wear pink socks, I wear girl socks, I wear fucking.
I love
got
wild
exorcist
socks.
That's
on
cool
right
as shit. Yeah.
now. I got plaids, everything. It's just something
Clarice.
goofy that fucking sticks with me. Well, all the fucking roughneck welding guys figured out that so they're all like, "Fucking socks you wearing today, bro?" It's like, "Oh, I got some pink fuzzy ones."
So,
They're
like-
what the fuck?
So like
Hey, but I'm comfortable as shit, you motherfucker.
I've got a couple of guys that like work with me. They listen to the podcast, but
But see, outside you look like a welder.
I'm wearing Vans. What are you
You're
talking
wearing
about?
blue jeans and a fucking button-up shirt and shit, and you got the welder's hat.
That's because he's bald.
Yeah, no. If I wasn't bald, I wouldn't wear.
He
a
would
hat
never
ever.
wear hats if he had hair.
Yeah, I
No.
would. Should I wear a beret? Would that really set me apart?
You don't have to wear a fucking hat.
Oh, I dare you.
You don't have to wear a
I
fucking hat. Now
dare
listen.
you
Now
coward.
listen, I hear you talking about all that shit all the fucking time. Your fucking head is really good.
You
Bald.
got a
You
good
don't have
bald
a
head.
fucking deformed head. You don't have nothing, dude.
See?
There's nothing fucking wrong with it.
See?
I just
Now, me and
Okay.
Ethan always joke about.
I got
you
a
know,
knobby head. If I don't have
if
hair,
you're
it's
bald,
not okay.
you have to have a beard, and that's I
That's-
understand
yeah.
that thing because
Well-
then you look like powder. But listen, bro.
That was a wild pull.
that was a fuck. Hey, welcome to 1995. Here's a movie that really fucking shook some
Fuck,
souls.
I'm over 50, bro. But no, seriously, I hear you on the fucking podcast all the
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
time, dude. You don't look bad bald.
I
If I had
looks
that,
better bald than he
if
does with
I
hair.
had that,
we know this is a fact.
see, my freedom would be I wouldn't have to wear a fucking hat.
I got a knobby head. I can't never not have a hair or a
I
hat.
get close, and I've
you have
buzz
so
cut it,
much fucking hair.
but I've buzz cutted it before, and it's like,
You got
oh
a
my
knobby.
God,
You got a
I-
knobby head, right?
But I do this style. I get them to style it. I wear it like this once,
Hat.
and then the hat's back on.
Yeah.
So I might
If
as well
I-
be fucking bald. But
Dude.
as long as I'm buzz cutted, I don't have to wear a fucking hat because it just.
I would take
is.
that
Says
white
on your face.
nationalist haircut any day of the week right now, dude.
It only cost me $9.
$9. Some Elon Musk hand gestures are just happening. No, I
That's how
guess,
far are we away from the mic
But-
and our recording.
You're handsome as fuck. Hey, you're handsome as fuck with bald head.
Thank
Don't fucking
you.
with me.
I really appreciate
And that's coming
that.
from a man. That's coming true.
Yeah, no, and
'cause
I've always thought.
You know, it's like you're just talking
Yeah, have a good
about
compliment,
blowing
yeah.
everybody up. And when I listen to multiple episodes, you're like, no, motherfucker.
I just try to convince him to do the dumbest thing possible
Yeah.
What?
because I'm his best friend. So I'm like, yeah,
And
do
what's
the dumb
bad,
shit.
No, what's bad is if you just kind of like turn the screws a little bit.
Oh, it's happening.
I'll
yeah.
do it.
Yeah.
I
Same.
have-
Hey, it's same.
Like I have this weird thing. Like if anybody, whatever, if they fucking
Very impressionable.
yes, if they make it a deal, oh my god, I will do it. Just to say I did it.
I would rock it. If
Yeah.
I was going bald, see, my problem is I can't go bald because I can't grow a beard.
So
I'm fucked.
like
I am fucked. Like
I can grow a mustache. That's it.
so last
I can
year.
grow this, a little bit of this,
is
but
so bad.
nothing.
No.
Ever.
There's so
Got
many
too much
white
Indian
trash
in me.
genes
Got a little
in here.
Apache.
Yeah, I got
Indian
Indian
in you?
and shit.
Yeah.
I just can't.
No, it's
fucking
not
grow.
Indian. It's just white trash.
Did you not hear that?
Because
No.
A
me
little Apache Indian in you?
Yeah.
Apache.
That was,
patch, yeah.
so I'm not twisting your screws on that one because that was dumb.
You suck my
But
dick.
you go on manly beard, so you're
suck all of my fucking
so your
white dick.
so your testosterone just quit going up. It just came down.
It didn't go down any further than my beard.
But it,
I've got a baby dick, dude. What are you talking? I got sadness down there.
anyway, you look good, bald. I'd roll
Thank
with
you.
it. You know, me and
I think what it is like when, like my hair was such a big deal, my whole like teenage years into
Yeah.
like my early 20s. I had great hair.
yeah,
I had beautiful long hair at one point.
Yeah.
I had pigtails at one time.
Yeah.
And I just thought it was. I thought it was great.
Yeah.
And I thought that like, I was gonna have long hair. I thought I was gonna be Chris Cornell. I thought I was gonna I thought I had hair forever.
sometimes you get Chris Cornell, sometimes you get Lars Ulrich.
Sometimes you get. So like
Sometimes you get Devin Townsend. You get the fucking skull.
I fucking love that dude.
But see, and he rocked the fuck out of it.
Yeah.
Lars Ulrich don't give a flying foot. Fucking Rob Halford fucking got the fucking Widow's Peak way the fuck back. All these motherfuckers. And dude,
Did you ever see
some of the
Rob
craziest
Halford in like his
motherfuckers out
first
there.
TV performance?
Joe Cocker. Fucking look at his fucking fucked off
You
fucking
know,
hair.
I had a boss
You
call
can
me
wear
Joe
that shit
Crocker
that way.
for like.
Wear that shit that way, bro.
So
I don't give a fuck.
I had a boss call me Joe Crocker
Yeah.
as my nickname.
Rock what you got.
And I was like, why are you calling me Joe Crocker? Then I Googled Joe Crocker to see what he looked like, and I was like, oh,
I get it.
I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking spot on. Good job, boss man.
Good call, man.
Yeah. I just, like I said, like the hair thing, I had hair, and I loved my hair. I used to go to Brian to get my hair cut. And
Same.
I
Me
savored
too.
I savored it.
Well,
Like-
y'all got beers, and I'm out of my coffee. Oh wait, there's some water over there.
There's water. Get you water, man. But like, then it just started falling out at an alarming rate,
Yeah.
way faster than I was ready for it. And actually, like, I had to fight my ex-wife. She's like, I was like, I'm gonna shave my head. It's going out. She's like, it's not that bad. It wasn't that bad.
No, so like if I ever reach that point, like that's gonna be my first reflex is just
Yeah, that's what I
just
did.
get rid of it.
That's what I did. And when I did that,
Like-
I guess my fucking hair was like, all right, he gave up. Here we go.
We're going
I
down.
mean, to
We're
me,
going down.
you look like John Baisley, and that's fucking legit. Fucking Baroness all the way. That's legit.
Dude, that was a.
That's a good
He
band.
rocked that shit. Oh.
That's a good band.
It's just.
Even
it's-
when they stopped doing Baroness shit and did like the yellow and gray and all
Yeah.
that stuff, it's still fucking good.
It's, I think what the weird
What's
part
that,
is.
that year they released like 3 albums. Was it 2 or 3? That like it was
Well, they
like,
started doing double albums.
Yes.
Yeah.
They did the red album, the blue album.
yeah.
It was like yellow and gold, I think.
I think
And
so.
then There was
Right.
that's what I'm
silver
talking
and
about.
gray
Like, it was just
and
like,
So
dude, they were
how
so
do you have that
fucking
just
good.
like just spit out that many songs?
I think it has to do with heartbreak.
Oh, dude.
Like right now, like since we've got the information that
We
we're not-
wrote 6 songs tonight.
Yeah. Me and Chad and Matt, we were just fucking around, and I was like, I came up here. Okay, hold on. I'll get there. So
That's like that's like fucking and making plans while you're getting a divorce. How's
it's
that
been
work?
done before many times.
So I wasn't gonna bring this up, but I can now.
Oh,
So
rewind.
you want to be a drummer?
You
You want to be a
You wanna be
drummer in the
a
band
drummer?
again? I won't hold you to this.
No, This is kind of like a on the spot kind of thing, but like
Yeah, on the spot in front of hundreds of thousands of people.
Well, like 17
seriously,
people.
The
That's
only thing
fine.
you would have to dedicate is like 2 hours a week,
Like
unless we have shows.
this music?
No.
Okay.
No, I'm done with.
This is
hard
going to be a
shit.
new fun adventure.
Okay. Because I told you earlier, I ain't
I
fucking-
can't
ain't
do.
fucking with that
I
shit.
like. I don't. I personally like.
I've never wanted to fuck with metal shit, but I've been in like 6 metal bands.
Yeah.
It's not my jam.
I would
But
rather
I can
do
play it.
something that like is fun to play and interesting, experimental. But I, like the heavy has to be a part of it, not like heavy metal, like, but like
Well,
something that like
go-
makes people like, what the fuck
Go
is
check
going on?
out. Go check out Holy Fawn.
Yes,
Go check out Greet Death.
yeah.
Check out Narrowhead.
You
These
dodged.
bands are.
You dodged the question.
You've just given us
I'm
bands
telling
that
you
you
really
want to
good
sound
bands.
like.
I know a really good drummer. He's young. He's 18.
He won't fucking keep up with us. We
See,
need
here's
someone
the,
with some
here's
experience.
the thing. You know,
You can say
I'll tell
no.
you.
It's okay.
You can say
I'm not.
no.
I'm not gonna say no. Having not heard the thing, but you
There's
know,
no thing to hear. This is the new thing.
The reason I haven't been in bands for 6 years, one, because I don't want to spend all fucking night in grotesque bars and shit. But
I get that.
As of right
I've got
now,
a
we
really
would just play a show
streamlined-
and do a podcast outside
Yeah.
and then go home.
I've
Pay
told
us
this
and
before, and
fuck
I'll give a shout out to Colton over at Bears in Shreveport. The only reason I want to be a band at this point is to fucking play Bears. That's all I give a shit about.
Yeah.
Bears and Ollies, but like
Well,
Bears
we-
is where I want to be.
So, like, we are on Bears' list that was supposed to be, like, we put our names on the list for some time this year, and now we're not going to be a band
I know the
anymore.
booker.
I have messaged him
Yeah.
4
It's a-
times.
It's a her.
Well, we're on his waiting
I've
list.
messaged Bears 4
Yeah.
times. Anyway, that was an
Colton.
awkward conversation.
Hey,
Nah,
Colton.
it's good.
He just said no.
No, I didn't say no.
He said no.
I just said it has to be something I fucking enjoy.
Everyone
Because
would
all
have
my
to
life,
enjoy it.
like I was talking about, not even knowing the genres of the bands that I fucking played in, except for fucking Bussy, bro. If there ever was one fucking band I wanted back and wanted to play in, still to this day, it's fucking Bussy, bro.
I get
It
that.
beats
you see
Myra,
that
it beats
exploder
Bad
right
Mother
there?
Trucker, it beats all that shit because it was something that nobody liked here, but everybody liked everywhere else.
Yeah.
And that made me fucking happy. Dude, we were selling out fucking merch and shit in fucking Syracuse, New York, and fucking had like the responses there were fucking insane.
Johnny
bummed me
Pecker-
out.
Mississippi,
It
all
bummed
that
me
shit.
out.
But we come to Longview and play, everybody's just like,
Johnny Pecker
Oh,
was weird
yeah.
like that too. Like we'd play local shows and nobody would show up.
No.
We'd play in like Dallas, Austin, Houston, and it would be like,
oh, everybody's
Packed.
just fun.
yeah,
I did a tour with y'all.
yes. We talked about that
I
earlier
did that
tonight.
shit.
Yeah, yeah. And
we,
you brought.
we did what? Austin,
We did
San Antonio?
Austin, San Antonio, Houston,
Yeah.
and you brought your kit with the P bass drum because it made sense.
Pecker.
Because Pecker.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great.
No, wait, I did the double bass.
No, you only brought one.
You sure?
Yeah.
Because then I couldn't do double bass.
Well, you had double. You borrowed Drew's kick. It was a double kick pedal.
It had to be something. I thought I turned the other P upside down. It
Oh,
was PS.
maybe. I don't know.
I thought
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I don't
I
know.
remember there was a P on there.
I don't remember much of those days. I remember riding in the
those
fucking
were
back of the truck, staring at the stars, wasted off my fucking ass from Austin to
That
from
was
Houston to.
Houston to
San
San
Antonio.
Antonio.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I forgot that was the show that you came to play with us.
We did the 19th hole or whatever.
Yes,
in
that's
Houston.
in spring.
Spring.
Yes.
Yeah. 19th hole.
And then drove to San Antonio. Like the guy, Jonathan was like, "It's only like an hour and a half away," and I was like,
Bro, it's
"Have you looked at a GPS? It's
I
a
just like-
3-hour drive."
I lay down in the
We
back
got
of the truck. I'm
three
like, I don't care.
dudes in the back of the truck, just like, and
I-
we drove through a rainstorm.
They're in the back of like a truck.
Truck.
Oh,
Just a
fuck
straight-
yeah.
And I'm just like I'm out there looking at the stars. And
It was
and the
you and
rainstorm-
Jonathan and somebody else in the back of the truck.
Because it was just me. And then after a little bit, because I was like, it's too crowded in this fucking truck.
What
I'm
a
just
cool
going, fuck my life. I'm going into the fucking bed because I can stretch out.
Yeah.
And then we went for a little while, and then
It started-
stopped, and then Jonathan jumped back
Yeah.
there. And then was it a Chance or
Clayton.
Was it Clayton?
Yeah.
Clayton Prentice?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Well, he was just with us. He wasn't in the band.
No, he was a guitar
He was,
player.
he was in Johnny Peck.
Oh, geez. See how much I remember?
He took
Yay for
over
drugs.
Mike's spot.
Yeah, at one point we got through the fucking rain, and it's like, the whole time I'm like, if they fucking stop, I'm gonna be fucking pissed off because as long as we were driving,
It was fine because you were getting all the blow off.
the rain doesn't get you.
If you
If
stop,
you're going
it's
down the fucking
yeah.
freeway at 80 miles an hour while you're drunk in the back of a truck, you will not get fucking
No,
wet.
you'll be fine.
But if you stop at a stop sign, you about to get fucking wet. But
Yeah.
And then we went through one of those little bitty towns where like,
Hit it
oh, we got to slow down, and there's gonna be a stop sign.
Those small towns make me nervous
and
than
we just
anything
stayed
on
at a
the
weird
freeway.
ass hotel. Or
Yes, we stayed at a
like some fucking fucked off hotel.
yeah, and it was like halfway,
Yeah.
but it was way more than halfway because the drive the next day was only like an hour. So we played in Houston,
Yeah.
and the next day we had a show in San Antonio, and it was a CD release show for Heroin. Was the name of the band?
I didn't do any.
Yes,
Heroin.
and then we did
Oh, the
Austin.
band.
We did Austin the next day. So it was Houston,
That's bad.
San Antonio, Austin. It was the way it worked out.
Yeah. I get it.
But like Jonathan's like, it's fine. San Antonio is only like a 2-hour drive,
If the
from
fuck-
Houston. And I was like,
No, it's
have
not.
you looked at a map?
Yeah, no, it's not right.
No.
He's like, it's fine. It'll be fine. We'll
It's an hour
just
and a
drive
half from Austin because of the traffic.
to San Antonio
Yeah.
by itself.
Yes. Houston and Austin is another.
Wasn't
2.5.
it somewhere in there that being? No, wait, that was a different band.
Maybe. So
All the bands.
we
Fuck 'em
played
all.
this. This is when Drew had his appendix taken out.
Yeah.
So like he was down for the count. So we load up. We head to Houston, spring actually, play the show. And Nathan Durham was driving his truck,
That
pulling the trailer.
the blue one.
Yes.
Oh no.
Yes. So me, Durham, Drew, Kevin, and Clayton were in the truck.
Justin's not in this band right this.
Not yet.
Not
This
yet.
is before Justin.
So Mike was still in it.
No. This is after Mike left.
So this is a 4-piece
A
before.
weird little 4-piece still, yeah.
Was it
That
not
only-
Ruth?
No, Ruth was never in Johnny Pecker.
She was in My Plastic Friends.
Yeah.
Never Johnny Pecker.
Okay.
So there was a weird time where we had like
Wow, I don't
a 4-piece that
remember
was not great, and then
You just made.
It was
things-
when I was fucking in it.
Yeah.
For 3 days, it was fucking amazing. Just saying.
those 3 days felt like 7.
Just to let you know, like I thought we were going to be the next 4-piece that was going to do some shit.
Well,
And
we
then
were supposed to be,
I
and
thought
then
we were the
half
next
of the band
2-piece
decided to
on that
quit.
2 pieces fucking cool. Yeah, you're right.
Best thing about 2-piece is not having 4-piece.
What about a 3-piece?
3-piece power trios always rule. As long as we're Russian, not Triumph.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do that.
So it was a weird trip.
Triumph is
Anyway,
good.
people ended up in the back of the truck. Rain happened. Stopped, quote unquote, halfway, which ended up being like an hour from the final destination. We should have just fucking kept going. We were dumb.
Yeah. Well, you know, that was.
I heard. I like.
That's the night that I drove, because I drove for a little bit on that night. I drove the wrong way down a toll road. Because like the
I would love to
GPS
see
was like
those
turn
pictures.
right, and I was like, okay, I'm
Oh.
gonna turn right, and then I like
Oh, shit.
there's
Do
a
you know those,
booth
like,
up there.
do you
See,
know,
I'm
like,
just,
the toll
I'm just
cameras?
glad I was looking at Scott
I
in the back.
pulled up into this. Yeah, you're in the back of the truck. I pull up into this toll booth, and she's like, "Honey, what are you doing?" It's this old black lady, and I was like, "Ma'am, I'm lost."
Where's Austin?
Obviously, you're fucking lost, bro.
And she's like, "Where are you trying to go?" I was like, "Interstate."
You don't see the red reflectors?
No, because there weren't any.
Oh, shit.
And so she's like, "Okay, look, I'm not gonna charge you for this toll." I was like, "I appreciate that," because that's the
You
last
should be
thing.
paying me. I'm going backwards.
That's the last thing. Yeah, I'm trying to get a refund. It's like Back to the
Refund
Future
at a
shit.
toll booth is a fucking crazy.
So
fucking
she's
legit.
like, "Hey, pull up about 100 yards, turn around, go back through, and the next exit you see, take a right."
Yeah.
It's like, "Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much." So like,
So
I
I'm glad I
pull
didn't
up
see that.
and turn around
This is for Tom Tom.
and drove back.
Fucking.
No, this is like Garmin on the dash
Oh, yeah.
GPS, which was never updated.
No, it's never updated.
Never.
so you had to pay for it and download it.
Yes.
So like, and I come back through the toll booth and I slowed down, I rolled my window and I said, "Thank you." She goes, honey, you have a good night.
Oh,
Damn.
And I just gave her a
gave her old captain salute.
yep, and just kept going.
Kept on going.
fucking God.
And then 4 days later, we got to San Antonio.
I remember doing tours with MapQuest and shit. We had to print out the papers.
Yeah.
Boy,
Those are great unless there's construction.
I played a show in Palestine that I had to print out MapQuest.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah, but you can accidentally get to Palestine.
sorta.
Yeah.
You can't accidentally get
Nope.
to San Antonio from Houston.
Now I can. Now that I'm older and I've drove
Yeah.
it many
Yeah, yeah.
times, I know how to
Oh,
get.
I read maps. I was old enough where I had to use maps.
You bought the fucking
the,
road
the
atlas.
Rand McNally fucking
Dude,
atlas.
yeah.
I used to navigate for my dad.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
We went
He's
to
like, "What's my
Florida.
exit?" I was like, you got 3 miles."
And then the little exit. Yeah, I mean,
We
it
went
had the
for
numbers
for
but
all
you
of
still
our
had to fucking.
audio listeners, as Matt likes to call them. I'm holding my fingers about an inch and a half
Hey,
apart.
if they're audio listeners or just listeners, asshole. I know it was a joke. I was just making sure you got the joke.
in the sense of listening. Then.
Yeah,
Oh,
lick
yeah.
my ass. Fuck off. I remember.
the garments. I remember the garments where you could
dick
get the
is-
patches
Yes.
by different voices.
Yes.
Like I had like
Those were
Cartman and
easier
Christopher
to
Walken and shit. It's like,
Those were
take
easier to
a
get.
left.
Those were easier to get than
you can take a
actual.
left right now.
The voices were easier to get than the actual maps.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Cause like, good luck getting a new map,
yeah, well,
motherfucker.
Don't be a Guida.
Here's 47 voice options.
You know, actually,
There's no map updates.
I think we should stop being like in bands. We should try to update an app with different voices for your directions.
Oh yeah, I could be
Cartman,
I could be the
Is that
next.
what-
walking.
I could be the next.
Check this out. We had that
I'm gonna be
technology
Alex.
and that ability, but we don't now.
What happened? What
like,
the fuck happened?
Like, why cannot in a 2025 fucking vehicle I get fucking Christopher Walken or Dave Grohl or somebody?
If you had a Tesla, you could.
Dude, Christopher
Really?
Walken and Dave Grohl
Yeah,
is a wild
Yeah,
stretch.
Elon's on that shit.
fucking Elon,
You can get a whatever voice you want for your Tesla.
I'll fight him.
Navigate.
See, that's cool.
Yeah.
But I remember the British girl because the British girl was cool.
Yeah.
But like,
My
She sounded
favorite-
hot.
yeah,
My favorite one
Yeah.
was the British lady.
I want an Australian.
British fucking vocal.
I want an Australian GPS that says, "Hey, cunt,
Oi, cunt!
turn left."
Oi, oi, fucking.
Oi!
Yeah. I
Oi,
just want
fitty
something.
That was English, wasn't it?
I just want
British.
something that berates me while
Yeah.
I'm driving.
You fucking loser.
I'll
You went the
come.
wrong fucking way. You
I'll
fuck.
come hard.
Oh yeah.
With
Don't
the
bully me.
No, you can't come hard because you're old.
I can't.
Don't bully me. I'll come.
If you, yeah, I'll be.
Bully me, I'll come. I
I'll
like that.
erect
I'm kinky.
instantly. I will.
Bridge.
Just as you hit the river.
So this band that y'all speak of
That doesn't exist yet.
that doesn't exist yet.
It'll be called the Walter Brimleys.
I don't like that name. We're gonna have to change that.
Diabetes.
It's a diabetes.
I
song.
have one. I ain't gonna say it on here because somebody's gonna steal it.
I like it.
It's got that depressive.
That's cool. I like
I
that
like
a lot.
it.
That depressive.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
But it's also got like.
It's a double entendre.
yeah.
Let's.
So-
Okay.
Anyway,
Okay.
So here's the deal. Like
that was the name.
I
of the
can't
show.
sing. Like,
Nope.
I'm not good at it. But I have like one. I have one scream, and it's semi decent.
Well, I mean, the singing in the genre I want to be with, you just fucking layer that motherfucker with enough fucking reverb. Nobody's gonna give a shit.
That's kind of what I'm about.
I
See,
mean,
I want to be in a band. I want to do.
honestly, I don't care about fucking vocals. I never have. I never will. I've never paid attention to any vocals of any band I've ever
It
been
would be
with.
super dope to like write music.
See, I'm the opposite.
Now every other band I listen to,
Yeah.
I love the lyrics.
So
but
with
my
this,
bands, I don't
with
give
this
a fuck.
band.
I've got to be in a band with substance.
well, see, with this
Even
band,
bands I could understand, like fucking My Remains, I still didn't give a shit about the fucking lyrics.
Yeah.
I wasn't walking around singing the lyrics.
right?
Yeah,
No, I
listen,
get
I
that,
don't
but like
care.
with this band, this is the first band I've been a part of where I gave my lyric, like
Yeah.
I had lyrics wrote,
Yeah.
and I was like, I would love to hear this, and I
There's
would
somebody that can deliver.
I mean,
it
in the right tune, and I'll
accurately.
fucking sing. I don't give a fuck.
and I would love to say that, like,
I sing the fuck out of everything I listen to in the car.
yeah, no,
Might
That's
not
the
be in
shit.
key, but I fucking do it.
Keys are subjective.
maybe it doesn't matter how
Jazz.
well you sing.
Jazz vocals.
Jazz vocals.
Zabadubuda.
Skibbity-bip-bop-ba-doop.
Let's
Maybe
go, cats.
like I would be down to hear like maybe it's not how you sing it, the substance behind it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
the emotion involved in it.
Was like a
Because I know, like, when we do, like, I used to hold up the sun, now I feel numb. Like, when I sing that on stage, like, we played at Haltom
Theater.
Theater. There was 5 people,
Maybe.
maybe. We drove all that way. We got there. There's 5 people.
If you ain't doing that, you ain't living, bro.
Right, perfect.
Facts.
Fuck.
That was probably one of our best shows we ever played
Yeah.
as a band.
know.
That was an angry show.
It was like I think someone I'm not gonna say names. They got kind of snippy on the way up there, and it just turned into like oh, I'm just gonna go off. Like, I was told not to talk on the mic anymore between songs.
Oh, see, that's what happens when you have a 5-piece band.
Yeah, and
The
I
less you
just
have,
did
the
what I
less
was supposed to do on that microphone, but on that part, I threw the entire mic stand.
Oh, you,
Off.
Yeah, you kicked the shit out of that.
I
mic
threw
stand.
it off the stage and just went absolutely nuck and futz.
Ah.
Which is what you should expect on the 22nd. Like,
Ah.
there's gonna
Oh
be
yeah, the
there's gonna be hell
show.
to pay
The show.
The last one.
The last
for
one.
that band.
Really good bands, and there's other shows coming up too. After that,
Yeah, no, for at Ollie's, but not here with us.
no. Well, no, y'all are February 22nd.
Yeah.
Yes, but Ollie's gonna keep
Jaw
going.
and Stranger
Yes,
and
Set
Set
Adrift and Militant Defiance.
yes.
So like Stranger, those are my boys.
Who's gonna run the fucking door?
I don't know. Not
We're
me.
fucked.
I might run the door.
You.
No, honestly, I might run the door.
Veto.
Like,
I
no
don't want
shit.
that fucking job.
Like, listen, no shit. I might run the door for like till the first band starts playing, and I might give it to Zach.
Or I might run it while you're not.
Zach might
While
not
you're
even
playing.
be here.
I'll
Yeah.
run it.
I love running.
But you're the
fucking-
door guy.
I
You
fucking-
can't- we can't fucking change
I
that
fucking
now, bro.
love that job. That's my favorite thing ever in life is when I run that fucking door, because like no shit,
We've talked about it on every podcast.
Dude,
it's my fucking favorite thing
It
ever.
looks
dude.
like it is. Every time I come here, you're like
He's the happiest
just
person
a
ever.
Fucking bee's
Yeah.
knees of fucking
Yeah.
happiness, bro. It's like
I'm so happy to see people.
I mean,
paying-
sometimes you let it go to your head a little bit. Sometimes
yeah,
you can get.
yeah, I'm God.
No
But, you know,
arguments.
for the most part, you're pretty good at.
No, I am God, and everyone's my subject.
But that
I
is-
need you.
That is good,
Listen,
and that is glad. I'm going to be here for that. But as
He's
we're
fucking
doing
better.
this, March 28th, the next month, it's fucking a bunch of punk bands from
Yep.
fucking Mississippi.
Yep.
And Hag from Shreveport, my girl Mallory. Holy shit, they are fucking insanity.
Nice.
I'm so
She
excited.
is an insane front woman of
What date
all
is that?
sorts and all calibers. Like a
March
fucking
23rd.
pretty Iggy Pop that fucking goes fucking ballistic, dude. She is insanely good.
She's
Whole
single.
band is fucking massive. Oh yeah.
There's 2 things I already love. She's like Iggy Pop, and also she is a she. So
Yeah.
I'm about it.
Yeah, she's fucking cool as fuck.
Like,
but they'll be here March 28th, and then fucking April 25th. If any of the old school people out there remember Losa from Dallas that was
Yo.
signed to like Metal Blade Records and all
Yeah.
that shit? They were really sad.
I
One
thought
album
they
that
were-
was fucking insanity.
are they?
Like 3 of the members of that band have a new band, and they're called, I want to say, I'm going to get it wrong, Stranger, I think, or something like that. But they're like Stoner Doom now.
They're
And
called
they're
Stranger?
playing April 26th here.
So there's actually
Fucking
like
so cool.
4 bands called Stranger.
Yeah. No, it's not Stranger, Texas. They're called something.
Okay, but
But just come
there's
anyway.
also 4 bands called Stranger.
Yeah.
So Stranger here in Texas had to call themselves Stranger Texas TX.
Yeah.
So people wouldn't like say, "Hey, you're trying to be like these guys in New York." Suck dick. They did the same thing. Kuba.
But everybody's trying to be Stranger fucking BMX company.
yes.
They have amazing logo.
But I listen to this great idea I came up with for this band. They can still have this idea. I don't know why they're not. I said y'all should make like a Texas Ranger shirt. Like
Texas Strangers.
But it's no. It has the TX near the end, kind of.
No, change
That
it
would be
to
so
Texas
close.
Strangers.
But it's Stranger, but like the Ranger's like the fucking logo, but they have an S just carved into it.
Yeah.
God, that's merch waiting to happen.
That's pretty cool.
That's where I'm good at merch.
Merch. We need that.
Taratonka.
Tatanka. I did that.
You did that.
Tatanka.
You did that.
Great WWE wrestler.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
also for things not metal and all that stuff, there's a band coming up this Friday over at
Over at
Greenside.
Greenside.
Yep.
called Rocky Bottom String Band that are fucking amazing. They're old friends of mine I used to play with when I was in Outbound Train. They haven't played here in like 6 fucking years, but they're absolutely fabulous. Kind of punk rock, bluegrass.
No, they're good.
Awesomeness.
Yeah,
They're so
I've
fun.
heard them.
Zach's doing a good job over there. I think
Yeah.
not Zach Israel, but Zach Woods.
Yeah.
I think he sees what he has, and he can probably get some cool shit around here.
Because I love, like throwing bands here and all that shit. And then, like, a couple of those bands have come up, that I want to book.
Yeah.
Oral.
Hey, when's Holy Witch coming back?
Oh,
The drummer's still dealing with injuries from a
Yeah.
motorcycle wreck he
Yeah.
had, and he had a fucking broke his fucking jaw. And all
Well,
that
they're
shit.
playing at Strange Brew on the 7th.
7th Tap. Or is it
7th Tap, yeah.
Yeah, 7th Tap. Yeah, I saw that. Because I asked him, he wants to fucking.
he was
do
supposed to
it.
be here at Ollie's.
It was supposed to be.
It was going to be us, Holy Witch, and
Yeah, it was supposed to be like March or whatever.
yeah.
February. It was somewhere
was gonna
close,
be the
and then all
deal.
that shit happened.
Well, actually, no. It was supposed to be this
It's
January,
supposed to be the January show.
and then Holy Witch, he had his accident,
Yeah.
and then it fell off.
Automatically assumed they weren't going to play. I saw him on New Year's at Bears,
That one chick
and he looked good.
That mutual girl that we both know,
Yeah.
she was like, "Oh, I'm friends with Holy Witch and all this." I was like, "Oh, I would love to play a show with them, but like it just."
She booked in Shreveport. She
Yeah.
booked my band in Shreveport. We opened up for the shrine over there.
I'm very aware of what she did. Yeah. Shot myself in the fucking foot, probably.
Hey, man, it happens from time to time. But anyway,
Lifey
Rock on the
life
String
and-
Band.
Yeah,
This Friday,
Greenside.
Greenside. Not Ollie's, Greenside.
Greenside.
And
It's literally a quarter mile away from here.
You can walk.
You
You can walk, yeah.
I walk back and forth all the time, but I drink a bunch of coffee. But, and it was like,
Walks very
and there's
fast.
another band called Orobor out of fucking Shreveport. It's like 70s Afro funk. That's fucking insanity. But,
Oh man.
well, what, me and Israel talk about it here, like Chad, and it's like, there's such a built-in crowd here, and
I think he could
thinking of
play-
shooting in the foot is like, the problem I'm having is like I've got all these bands that aren't metal, and it's like, do I fuck with what's good here?
I think this
No,
venue
no.
will accept anybody you put in here.
Yeah,
But see, we don't
They
know
had the
that.
punk rock night.
And I'm so scared of that. Well, that's on the same
That's closer to
It-
punk
what he's
metal and all
talking
that
about.
stuff. Like if I drop Rock Bottom String Band in here or Opossum, Where Art Thou? out of fucking Shreveport.
Possum, where art they? That's the fucking dudes from
Two
Explicit.
of the guys from
Was it
Blood
Explicit?
Drunk.
Yeah, Blood Drunk. That's right. Nice.
Expletive is the word you were looking for.
Eat my
No,
asshole.
expletive. They're just expletive.
With
They're so
full
badass they
discretion.
don't need other shit. They're just. But
Hey, make that hot dog
those
noise.
other bands, it's like
Nothing.
maybe they should. Maybe people could tell me because I keep bringing it up because I don't want to. I don't want to throw in like a fucking 70s Afro funk band in here and then like the crowd just be like, "Oh,
No,
not metal,
I-
get the fuck out of here."
I'll dance my
But
ass
at the
off.
same in the same,
But that's what happened
thought
to this
process.
fucking scene years ago, though.
I feel like
Yeah.
this is a venue
yeah, play what you want.
And it is a music
that
venue.
needs to like
Accept
explore
everything.
the space. Like
Yeah.
like if it's gonna be a venue, be a venue.
Yeah.
Don't be a punk rock DIY metal venue.
Yeah.
Like be a venue. Like let everybody come in. And I think
Well, that's the only thing that scares me.
I think it would
because
work,
this place
though.
is I love Longview. It's my home, but this place is
It
always 20
sucks.
years behind everybody
it
else. and the
sucks.
minds are
It
fucking
sucks
close
for
as
music.
fuck.
It's always sucked for music.
And,
as
like,
as
that's a-
somebody said, it's like you at this point you've got to tell everybody what they need to listen to.
Yes.
It's like you need to let them
Yeah.
know what they need to hear, even though they.
Hey,
don't
there's
know what
this
they need to
band
hear.
playing at this place on this day.
Yeah.
You need to go listen
I
to
think-
them.
like
Well,
I've
it's
always,
like,
I've always
every
said,
time I
like,
go to Bears,
Yes.
it's like I go to Bears without even, I don't have to listen
to the
to
band.
whatever bands are on there.
Yeah.
You
It's
know,
just a
I
cool
just
place to go.
get on the website and fucking Bears will be like, oh, it's Oral Bore and fucking Nicholas blah blah and something like that. I don't have to go listen to their fucking music. I don't have to go find it. I just go to the fucking show because Colton and everybody over there, the Bears fucking is fucking pristine badass shit.
They're
like you're not
booking-
gonna go over there and
yeah.
see a half-ass fucking punk
They're
band
booking
No.
good venues.
that doesn't
good
know
shows.
how to fucking
Yeah.
do their shit. They're booking good bands and good bands only. So anytime I drive
Yeah.
over there, whether it's my music genre or not,
You know it's going to be a good show.
it's gonna be fucking good.
Yeah.
And
That's what I used to do at Cantons and all that shit. And I hated being an
Yeah.
asshole. I was an asshole to. You can ask fucking my place of friends. I wouldn't fucking book them for the longest time. I was like, oh, get better, I guess. Yeah, hey man. And there were so many bands.
You
it was
were in
like,
that band.
Well, I want to be. You know, it's like, but I had to turn.
I was
had
the
to-
bassist, and I
I had
said,
to turn
"Not
down a
enough."
lot of bands, and those bands were like, "Hey, we blew a tire out. Can we play later?" No, you can pay your fucking $10 and come watch the goddamn
So-
show
Yeah.
of the bands that showed up.
You
on
can
fucking
be a
time.
spectator.
I
when
was
that punk
such a
rock
dick
show
at booking,
happened-
but that's what. But people came to camp because they knew there wouldn't be a band on their second fucking practice trying to play a fucking show.
Right.
Because I
Absolutely.
didn't-
Yep.
Go back and learn. Don't step out in front of a crowd until you can fucking carry a crowd.
So
Yeah.
that punk rock show,
yeah.
the first band that was supposed to play, it was supposed to be a metalcore band, and someone in upper management was supposed to give them the shot they wanted. They came in here. They said, "Hey, we're in this band. We have songs. We want to play here." They had their shot. The bassist showed up on time.
Oh yeah.
He's the only one.
He showed
that
up.
showed
and,
up.
and
I know.
then he came to me because I'm door guy.
Well, that was the one I booked.
Yes, he came to
You know,
me.
I'm on the way back from Dallas with a fucking kid. They're like, "Oh, we
Right.
can't play the show." I was like, "What the fuck?"
Right. He
Like,
came to me.
goddamn.
He came to me, to the door guy, and
Yeah.
he says, "Hey, my guys are running behind." I go, "Oh," like it did. I didn't even think like ask anybody. Like my immediate reaction was like, "Oh, you fucked up.
Huh.
They fucked up."
Oh yeah.
And then I go like, "I'll talk to Chad and Zach because they're running sound and they run the fucking place." But like, prepare your fucking soul for this. This is not going to work.
Oh, dude, I did that shit. I was on the way home and Ethan was texting for me. So Ethan's got the text.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Dad, they said, well, they're gonna be late, not gonna be able to make it." I said, "Well, if they can't be on fucking time, don't show up."
Yeah,
And he goes, "Dad, I can't write that." And I'm like, "You
have
fucking
to.
write it."
You fucking have to.
He's like, "Dad, he goes, I feel bad writing that." I'm like, "Cool.
Yeah.
Let's send it."
Yeah.
I said, because 9 times out of 10, they're fucking bluffing. Well, as soon as he sent that text, they told me, I said, "No, we're good. We got it."
But they
And
did
I'm like,
it.
"Okay." And Ethan's like, "Wow, dude, that was cool."
They did.
And then after that,
Yes.
they're like, "Okay, well then, the bass player's on, and then the person I was talking to was like, "Well, the rest of the band's gonna play," so I'm trying to talk to Chad too. And
Yeah.
Chad's like, "No, the bass player's here saying that they ain't playing." I'm like, well,
Right.
I thought I was talking to a bass player that said the rest of the band was gonna.
So,
Yeah,
like,
It's a
this
weird
is
situation.
this is how my mind works. Is like, if you are in a band and you have
don't cancel.
songs, and someone says, "Hey, I want you to play your songs at my venue,"
Yeah.
and we're gonna pay you.
Yeah.
Like, everyone talks about how shitty pay is. I get that. But you're not going to make a fucking killing doing this. This is your fucking opportunity
Yeah.
to put your art out in front of people.
I know when I paid the fucking Shreveport bands and talked to like fucking Mallory and shit about pay and stuff, she's like, "Holy shit!" I'm like, "Wait, is that too much?" And
Yeah.
she's like, "I wasn't expecting shit."
Yeah.
But you know, at Cantons, I guaranteed every band that walked through the fucking door $100.
Yep.
From Dallas to Arkansas to fucking Mississippi,
Yep.
everybody. And everybody was like, "Wait, you're guaranteeing $100 fucking dollars?" I was like, "You walked through the threshold of this fucking door, I'll give you $100."
Yep.
And it drew every band from everywhere.
Yeah.
And because it was like,
Well,
you're
fucking-
guaranteed 100, but you get more. Like, there was
Yeah.
one show, it was all like Steel and Stone Philosophy, Fair to Midland.
Oh,
and,
my. Oh,
and there was like 2 other
the
bands on
bigger
that
they
thing.
are, the harder they fall.
And I'm like, okay, here's $100.
Love that band.
They all walked out. Like the first man got 200, second man got 300, third man got
Yeah.
400, and fucking Fair to Midland.
Well,
walked
guess
out with like
what?
$800 fucking
You're
dollars.
guaranteed 100,
Hey.
but if you bring more people,
Yeah, more people show
you're
up,
gonna
you
make
get
more
Fuck yeah.
money.
And I'm telling
Whoever
Zach,
comes to the
that's what we
fucking
gotta-
door is going to pay the bills that night.
And
Yeah.
that's what we got to do here. And I was telling him, I was like, you know, it's not so much you guarantee them a pay. I had to do that shit when I was booking at Legends, like fucking West Jeans and all that shit. they always took a back door. You know, they're like, okay, well, you have it. It's 500 plus 60% of the door after that.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, maybe 40% of the door after
West
that.
jeans.
But I mean, that's the only way. It's like, motherfucker, if y'all ain't gonna do shit, like the fucking band that didn't fucking play that night,
They didn't make shit.
they made the fucking flyers.
Yep.
You know,
Their name was out there, but they didn't make shit.
yeah, but they made the fucking flyers.
Yeah.
Well,
So
like,
it's like,
with Ollie's,
but what I'm saying is they fucking tried. You know, in this day and age,
They put the effort in.
you know, motherfucker, I sound like the goddamn old grandpa, but I used to cut and paste flyers when you actually had to cut
Yeah.
and paste.
We papered
You had to
cars.
use the fucking glue
Dude,
sticks and
we
all that
papered
shit.
cars. We papered telephone poles.
The fucking Shreveport
The
show I
fucking
put on. There were
Shreveport-
fucking Shreveport flyers all around this
Dude,
motherfucker.
we
Shreveport
you talked about
takeover.
the Hastings days earlier.
And you said that shit don't
we
work,
used to
but it
hang
works.
out at Hastings for an hour every night
no shit.
and hand out flyers.
Hey,
Yep.
the first Trail of Ashes show I ever played, we played an acoustic set right in front of Hastings.
Bro,
We played like 4 or 5
Myra
songs.
Maines played our first fucking show in 1990. What, 1 or 2?
1918.
In front of fucking Hastings.
We
Yeah.
played right
When
there.
it was on the corner. When it was on
Yes.
fucking Petco.
Yeah.
We were doing everything from Eric Clapton, the fucking Suicidal, to everything because we had to fill up like 4 fucking hours. And we're a bunch of little fucking 16,
Children.
15-year-old fucking kids.
That's crazy.
But that was our first fucking show.
That's
was
crazy.
hair.
Talk
Dude,
about
I miss the old acoustic Hot Topic shows.
that. Y'all did one.
We did 2.
You
We
did
did one in
2.
Longview, one in Tyler.
and then
Bro,
Drew.
Vase Barra did a fucking
Full set.
electric show.
Yeah,
with
y'all
one of
did a
those
full
motherfuckers.
set there. and it
We
was
did a full set. I remember us getting shut down, I think.
You were
we
like
got
we
shut
got
down
shut the
as an
fuck up.
acoustic show.
you were friends with like the manager or something.
Yeah.
My roommate. And like yeah. And I remember y'all played like 2 songs and then everyone's
Got
like
shut down.
shut
We
the
got
fuck
shut
up.
down. Like, the Tyler one was great. We went all night. The Longview one we got shut down because we were too loud. Like, we're playing an acoustic show.
You're too close to the
Too close
church,
to the sun.
I guess. I don't know.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
It's fucked
It was
up.
like, hey, come play the show. And then, oh, sorry, I got fucking canceled. Well, y'all should have fucking figured that shit out to begin with.
Have
I've
you never
never-
heard us before?
Yeah.
I'm proud to say at 36 years old and like I've played a lot of shows, you know, not like as much as you have or you have. Like you guys were road dogs for a while.
We just older.
But I never even like contemplated like canceling a show.
Oh, fuck no, dude.
Like every time that we've ever
The
been,
only time I've missed a show
your son broke his arm,
was because I was in the emergency room with my kid.
and
And
even
then you had a black.
Still not good enough.
you,
No, I'm just-
he had like we replaced white mat with black mat.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember that
Yeah.
show.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
Matt
was
Jackson,
going to be my first like big show with this band.
yes. Matt Jackson from Post Profit
Yeah.
played bass for us.
I
And he
forgot all
made
about
more
that.
money than we did that whole entire night. That
Yeah.
was cool, I guess.
How,
It's not my deal. But like,
No, we can get into this because I'm curious on your take.
yeah, go ahead. Yeah,
no,
let's do
what?
it.
No.
So, like, if your buddy asks you, like, hey, I'm in a spot,
I need you to
I
come
need a
play.
drummer
Yeah.
in your situation.
And you're kind of like, okay, like you kind of
And you're local. You don't have to go anywhere. The
I know the
gear's
songs.
already here.
Yeah.
You don't have to know the songs. Figure them out. But in his case, he knew the songs.
He
'cause
knew the songs.
He played the bass tracks on the recording.
some of them, yeah.
You just show up and play, right?
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
you're friends, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah, that didn't
It
happen.
wouldn't even matter if you wasn't fucking friends. You know, I've in my time, I mean, granted, it might be cover bands or whatever. I've had cover bands I've never fucking met call me up and be like, hey, do you know, they'll send me like a fucking set list. They're like,
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
all those songs.
I'm like, good enough.
Yeah.
I can do it.
Yeah.
And I roll in situations like that while I roll in. There's like, $100.
If
You're
it's
saving our ass. Blah, blah, blah. But, you know, if it's fucking friends and it's just a fucking jam,
yeah,
I didn't ask for pay
to this
for the
day,
fucking
the
Texas
most,
tour.
that's good because we
I
didn't
don't-
make any money.
to this day, the most money I've ever made as a guitarist is doing what me and Josh would do as a fuck around.
Yeah.
That's the most money I've ever made.
Most
would
money
get-
I ever made was in flying cornbread. Fucking for real.
Are you serious?
I believe that.
Dude, I was making like $300-400 a
Yeah.
show
It's
myself.
It's Texas country
the
covers.
first show I
all
played,
night
the
long.
first
Oh,
show,
I know what
the
Texas
first show I
cornbread
played
was.
with them. The first show I played with them, they handed me. It was our first show at some little fucking shindig.
That's what we should be doing.
First show, the motherfucker.
Writing
David hands me
songs.
fucking $250. I'm like, bro, we made 250. He goes,
He's
no,
like,
bro,
no,
you
you-
made 250. I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
I saw y'all
I
play.
took that 250 and I bought me a fucking cowboy hat because fucking I'm country.
That's right. I'm doing this all night long, every night.
So I saw
For the rest
Texas
of my life.
Cornbread at Side Pocket.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
we-
the only country band
we
that ever
played-
played the side pocket.
Johnny Packard played at least 3 shows with Flying Cornbread at Side Pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
I
were the
remember
only
y'all
country
played-
band that was ever allowed in there.
Well, what's his name? Adam Gillette, R.I.P.
Oh, yeah.
He
Rest
was
in
one of the guitarists.
All right.
Yeah, R.I.
Right.
And
All right.
rest in no peace.
Oh.
I don't know. It's a funky place to be in.
I'm just a piece of shit. Sorry.
He said, "Hey, come check out my new band I'm in." I said, "Okay," and I showed up to the Side Pocket, which was wild for me to go to the Side Pocket. I was like, "Oh, this is." I played more shows at the Side Pocket.
I shouldn't be here unless I'm playing a show.
Yeah, that's what it felt like.
Yeah.
I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
this is weird. Me being right here, right now. And I watched y'all play, and I was like, "Oh, Kevin Blalock, fuck yeah!"
Do you remember when we leg wrestled in the back of the Side Pocket?
Apparently not.
Yeah.
That sounds sexual.
No. We
What
were like.
was-
You
We
remember
were
when we
both
pumped
hammered.
uglies in the back
I
of the
remember
Side
like
Pocket?
the Jaeger ice waterfalls and shit.
That happened also.
Yeah.
It was a
Leg
Johnny
wrestling.
Packard Flying Cornbread show, and we were both hammered.
Yeah.
And we
As you should
Indian
be
leg
outside
wrestled in the
pocket
back
show.
hall at Side Pocket, and then it turned into like a full-on wrestling match.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you won,
Today.
Sweet, undefeated.
undefeated, never lost.
Undefeated.
I never lost a fight in my bar fighting days.
But
That
like-
fun.
Never started one, never
So-
lost one.
Never,
was
damn sure
playing-
never lost one.
Finished a few of them.
Adam was playing like this
I never
like
started them either.
Les
I did get in a
Paul.
fight with Forbes one time while we're on stage.
You punched
And Pete has-
fucking.
You got in a fight with
I get
Logan.
You punched
You punched
Logan in
the
the fucking
shit out of
face,
Logan.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, 'cause he got way fucking drunk before the show.
Is that what happened?
Yeah.
I think
Right,
all of
he
y'all were
couldn't even
drunk.
I
stand
think
up
all of
before
y'all
we
were a little
played.
bit under the weather
Well,
that day.
I was able to play, but we got booted.
That was
out
at a
of
fucking Blue
motherfucker.
Velvet show.
That was that Blue Velvet.
that
Y'all were
Blue Velvet?
loading in,
Yeah.
and y'all got in a fight before y'all started playing, and everybody in the crowd's like, "These motherfuckers are fucking hardcore dancing before the show even starts. It's about to go off."
Oh yeah.
And Logan's like looking at you and like getting his shit tuned up and looking back at you, and then the cowbell starts, dook dook dook, and y'all start playing, and like the whole fucking these children, these fucking 15-year-olds and 14-year-olds,
they
fucking
bought in.
throwing shit around.
They bought in so hard.
Yeah, it was the best show I've ever witnessed in my life. When you
hit
punched
Forbes
Logan in the fucking eye socket
I
as
hit
y'all were
Forbes
loading
with a
in y'all
fucking
shit.
Hi-hat stand at fucking Benny's. He kept fucking reaching over.
the fact
and he
that-
was
hey.
using his mic stand and smashing my cymbals, bro. Cymbals ain't cheap.
No.
And you fucking hitting it with a goddamn metal mic stand. I was like, bro, no. We're playing. I'm like, bro, stop.
The
He's
fact-
like, ha, ha, ha.
the-
I'm like, bro, I picked up a fucking hi-hat. I hit him, and that's why I quit. I pulled the fucking how high shit or whatever.
The
whatever
fact
it was,
that-
because I was like Brad Miles and everybody. I was like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you,
you.
Brad Miles, you're cool.
You're cool,
Fuck you,
and fuck you, I'm out.
I
Brad
did
Miles
that
will
shit.
always be
The
the
fact
coolest of the
that
cool.
any of us survived
Oh, God.
any show we ever played at Benny's
Oh,
Dude,
God.
should be a notch in our
to
belt.
this
Those
day,
Benny shows were
We used to
fuck off,
practice
dude.
at Benny's.
you and BJ,
Yes.
yes.
Jeez, that
I'm not shitting
Allie
you.
booked there for a while. She was the booker there for.
The fact that we all walked out of that place.
Trail of
and-
Ash just played
The
Benny's.
fact that I'm
God.
fucking here right now is fucking amazing.
That's true.
bro.
The last show I
Jesus
played at
Christ.
Benny's. This was the last show for a reason. We played 6 to 7 songs. Is our last song, and I go, "Hey, we got any Leonard Skinner fans out in the crowd?"
Oh fuck.
And everyone,
Woo!
yeah. And and Mike is not talking. No one else is talking on the mic. It's just me. And I go, "Well, this ain't it." And we start playing our last song. And it was heavy as shit, you know. And like
It's definitely not Leonard Skinner.
the crowd was not interested in anything we were playing. They,
They were
making
not here for your bullshit.
Yeah, they're all wearing leather vests and they're coming towards us to fucking kill us.
All right.
And like I'll never forget Nathan Rafferty. He's like, we're not playing. He's like, we're not playing it. We're done.
We're done.
We
Time
gotta
to
go.
Bro.
That was the fastest loadout I've ever done
Bro,
in my entire life.
It was early fucking 90s. Fox Hunter. That's how early. Club Fox Hunter. It was one of Marmain's first fucking shows. And we used to do Friends in Low Places. We did the first
Great
verse
song, by
right.
the way.
Well, we did the first verse right.
Yeah.
And then we fucking
Heavied
it up fucking all the way through, dude. It was fucking so cool.
If you do a Garth Brooks song's heavy, you're gonna win the crowd forever.
We were doing it, and we started doing I Got Friends, fucking legit as fuck. The way we did it, Sheehan singing, always going to be fucking on point.
Yeah.
Monty Pittman, fucking L. So we were on point
Yeah.
with doing.
You
that.
were Garth Brooks at that point.
President and various other members of the fucking Banditos get their
Uh-oh.
girls
Shit.
out and start fucking slow dancing to it.
Uh-oh.
What do you do?
Through the first verse, bro.
What do you do?
Oh, we called a fucking audible.
We're gonna
That
play
was
this.
the one and only time we ever played that song for real all the way through. Because as soon as they started dancing, we're all like that. Monty and Chris turned around like, bro, don't fucking
Play it straight. Play it straight. Play it
we
straight.
all like
Play it straight.
eye contact and we're like, second verse. Well,
Friends.
and we're just like, fuck, we're a metal band that just got fucking punked by these fucking Banditos, bro. But I wasn't gonna get shot. I wasn't
No.
gonna get fucking
Nobody's
beat up.
dying tonight.
No
It
one's
wouldn't have been
gonna-
bad if they just came up to the front, but them and their women.
Yeah, that you
and,
don't.
like hugging
The birds.
and dancing.
No, yeah,
I ain't
you
breaking
don't,
that shit up.
You don't fuck with that.
Don't break that shit up.
Nope.
So at Benny's, like I should have
The
just
one and
not
only
have
time.
done that. That's the moral of the
You
story.
start fucking with.
If you see a bunch of dudes
Yeah.
with fucking rockers on the back of their vest,
Yeah.
don't fuck with them.
I
Don't
mean,
sit
you-
there and say,
you don't
hey,
go to a gay bar and act like you're gonna play fucking YMCA and not go fucking through with it.
you goddamn right.
You gotta go through with it.
If you're gonna play music,
That's
make
one
sure,
of the truest statements I've ever heard.
They're
in my
like,
life.
girlfriend, you don't play that fucking song, I'm gonna slap shit out of you.
Hey,
You'll be like, "I'll play
Yes, yes, ma'am, sir.
it." Yes, dear.
I'm very aware. Yes. Gay men will fuck you up.
Oh yeah.
They
And down.
Oh shit, and up and down, and
Yeah.
up and down, and up and down, and up and down. And back.
Welcome to Truck Beers.
welcome to Truck Beers.
I'm gonna truck beers, where beers are trucked. Oh yeah. I love you guys.
I love
Hey,
you.
oh, by the way,
By
you
the way.
had the most genius idea ever, and I have put it into practice.
Oh
the
the
Venmo. The
I
Cash App.
the Venmo is weird because I already have a Venmo account tied to my cell phone number.
Yeah.
But we have a Cash App.
nice
It's the $
Truck Beers.
Truck Beers.
because everything is truck beers.
Buy us a beer.
That would be great.
Buy a beer. Sing them $1 or $2, man.
Buy Kevin Blalock a coffee.
Buy me a coffee. Those are cheaper than beers. Well, sometimes I guess.
I don't think your coffees are cheaper than any of the beers that I drink on the regular.
It's got
I
to
get
a point
employee
where, like-
discount over there. Fucking
Well, that doesn't count.
I pay their fucking electricity, bro.
Like this podcast is gonna happen regardless of whatever
Yeah.
financial situation. Like
We were already.
But no, I'm-
we're already fucking doing
I'm
it.
like
Yeah.
I'm like the Gene Simmons of fucking Longview. I'm just wanting them to make a little bit of money, so all their little
juice.
fees and all that stuff can get paid for. I brought it up, hey man, sling them
He
a fucking
said
dollar.
that-
If you're listening right now, be like, I'll just get Cash App on $2.
Yeah.
If 100 y'all
Yeah.
motherfuckers Cash App $2, that's $200, and they can pay fucking licensing and all their fucking
We can do
shit
a
that they
lot
gotta
with
fucking play with.
$200.
It
Don't
would
feel like you
actually-
have to, but goddamn, I mean, you're listening.
I can do a lot with $50.
I can do a lot with nothing.
I'll
I've
do a
done it.
lot.
I've done a lot.
I'll
I've
do
done
a
a
lot
lot.
for $50. Oh, let's
$50
go.
bucks, $50.
Let's go. I ain't
I've
gay,
done a
but I'll
lot with
fucking
less.
suck a dick for 20.
I've done a lot more for less.
No,
Cash App. Cash App. Fuck.
If
Truck
you-
beers.
Truck beers.
if y'all feel fucking inclined, you don't feel like you have to.
Watch it. Hey, look,
But
watch.
if
I'll
you
do
feel-
it right
if
here,
you
right
feel
now.
inclined and you like what you hear, you want to keep this going on. It's going to go on regardless. But like, if you like it,
That'd be cool.
I'm
soon
going
as
to
the
test it
time.
because I'm going to Cash App
hey,
right
hey,
fucking now.
hey, you'd be a lot cooler if you did.
you'd
Be
be
a lot
lot cooler if you did. I think me and Matt are trying to keep the spirit of Longview going.
Yes.
We got good help though.
We got great help. We've got good friends. Kevin Blalock.
Our new drummer, Kevin Blalock.
Our new drummer, Kevin Blalock. Could you, no, like honestly, just fucking writing out that biography. If you can just imagine it, if you can just paint it out.
Well, paint me a picture.
You got You got Kevin Blalock on the drums, Matt Collier on
No,
the
Not
Nobody knows who
playing
the
metal.
Fuck I am.
They know. No, fuck off. They know you two guys more than they know me. But if you can imagine it, Kevin Blalock, Matt Collier.
I can imagine it.
I'm the no name. I get it. I'm fine with that.
Your name's also Matt. So
Ooh,
that helps.
not 200. Although y'all can do 200 if you want to.
We're
I
not
almost,
giving it back.
I almost sent y'all 200.
You almost
dollars,
missed that
bro.
car payment next month.
We
that
ain't
fucking
giving it
gone.
back. Whatever censor accounts.
I need a refund now.
Please send it back. Please
You're gonna
send
get a
it
middle
back.
finger and a kiss on the forehead. That's all you're getting, dude. Fuck off. I don't know what to tell you.
Oh, there it is with your fancy fucking logo and everything.
I did it right,
Hell
bud.
yeah.
It's so
Hey,
fucking.
I don't know how to do anything half-ass.
Hey, no, but seriously,
Oscar.
it's so fucking crazy
Add a
that
note.
truck beers is not a thing. If you
I'm
were-
right here.
Why are we
That's my note.
Why are we the fucking
smart ones?
pioneers
Yeah.
on this goddamn frontier?
This is the easiest thing ever.
truck beers.
Yeah.
Truck
Have
beers.
you been to East Texas?
Truck beers.
It's Pasture Party.
Fuck
it's the
off.
same thing.
Fuck off.
Hey, I'm going to see if Pasture Party is available. I might buy that motherfucker too.
Pasture Party.
There it
That's
is.
going to be our Patreon account.
It says you sent $2 to truck
Oh,
beers.
you
Oh.
Bro, see, I started
fucking saint. You
it.
fucking saint.
I started it. With the help of...
Oh, Kevin Blalock just sent you $2.
Oh,
yeah.
my God.
That might be cheap, but I did bring them 2 craft beers from Silver Grizzly.
You did.
They were
So.
synonyms of beers.
Cinnamon beers. So
I'm
send them
right
$1 or
here
two,
right now.
bros. Get your wallets out now.
And like, honestly, if you guys have an event and you want us to be a part of it, we'll show up and we'll talk about your event
For
live.
sure.
Live.
Bro, that's cool.
Like, this isn't just, we can take this podcast anywhere.
Literally.
Bro, check this out.
Yeah.
Hands on a guitar body.
Ooh.
Like the old school hands on a hard
Like
body.
a fucking live.
But y'all do like a live fucking feed of a fucking badass guitar, and everybody has to keep their hands on a fucking guitar, bro.
Hey, Monk Music.
Hey, my music, yeah.
Tighten
Hey,
up.
Mike.
Boring.
Mike Boring.
Mike.
Bring it to boring. That's what me and my kid always say when we take our guitars for him to work on.
Bring
We
it
go,
to
bring
boring.
it to boring. I told him I'd go make him a T-shirt. They said, bring it to boring.
I think,
That's a.
no shit.
I like that.
Bro, I tell you, I'm the Gene Simmons of Longview,
Hey.
bro.
I love
I
Mike
like-
Boring.
I like
I love
that.
Mike Boring. I want to work with him forever. He's my guy for guitars. I went to Hawkins 2 weeks ago when my daughter was having a
Death
basketball.
Row Bodine, by the way.
Yes.
Yeah, Death Row Bodine. Please
Check 'em out.
They're
They're
great.
great.
They're playing with the fucking
The Losa guys here April 26th.
the Deep South. The guys that do the Rob Zombie cover to Folsom Prison Blues.
Oh, Cody Parks.
Cody Parks.
Yep.
They're playing a show with them. That's fucking dope as shit.
That's
I
cool
can't
for them,
remember
but
the
I
name.
can't fucking stand that song. I have trolled that band on fucking Instagram and shit.
What do you say?
That they're fucking trash.
Well,
Welcome to Truck Beers.
Welcome to-
They're like, have you ever heard? Yeah, I've heard somebody fucking makes a fucking song. You
I've
fucking
heard
idiot.
so many metal bands cover a Johnny Cash
Oh,
song,
God.
like Flying Cornbread.
Did we?
Y'all did Folsom Prison Blues.
Oh, we didn't do a metal version of it.
Yes, you did. The
Did
last
we?
verse was heavy as shit.
It was a little
I
heavy.
did a lot of cocaine, baby.
It'd go bam 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 bam.
No, 'cause no,
motherfucker.
Yeah.
No, we didn't.
Yes,
You
it
did.
was,
we
dude.
did not. No,
Hey,
because I did
motherfucker, I
that
don't
fucking
lie.
chain beat
Hey,
all the way through that
motherfucker,
motherfucker.
I
yeah,
don't like.
but everybody else played it heavy.
Well, I wasn't listening to anybody.
I know. You were there,
I
though.
don't know how to fucking
He was just
train
getting that
beats.
275 and
Train
going out the
beats were
door.
the hardest thing I ever fucking did.
250.
Train beats were
I need
so fucking
250.
hard.
250
I
on my
got paid
pocket.
$250 to play train beats, and I had to fucking think about train beats, so I didn't hear anybody else. Was it really metal?
It was.
It was the metalest thing that.
Listen, I would call the guy that wrote the part of that song, but he's no longer with us, so I don't know what to tell you.
I bet you that band.
You can't.
I bet you
argue
that band
with that.
starts their show with that fucking song.
Hey, I'm here
has
to-
an intermission in the middle with that fucking song and ends with that fucking song.
I hope so.
God, fuck, I hate that shit.
You
That's
did
just
it.
me, though.
You
But
did it.
see,
Hey,
Limp
hey,
Bizkit did it.
hey, tell me
it was
how
cool.
you-
Limp Bizkit starts their shows with break stuff, and they end their shows with break stuff,
As they should.
as they should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fred Durst is a prophet.
He's a prophet.
I love.
Everything's fucked. Everybody sucks.
I love that shit.
Everything is.
You know,
Everybody.
I have respect for Fred Durst. The moment I was in Hastings and I saw a sticker that said fuck Limp Bizkit and had the fucking Ghostbusters sign through, and I'm
Yep.
like, oh yeah, and I picked it up and I looked in it and said copyright Limp Bizkit.
Yeah,
Yep.
they did their own hate mail.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
I'm like,
okay,
oh, mad
okay.
respect, bro.
Yeah.
I got
Real
you.
quick,
I bought that motherfucker.
Fred Durst has been on the he's been on the charge since the 90s about Creed. Like, Creed sucks. Fuck that guy. Fuck that motherfucker. He's speaking all the truth.
That's odd as fuck.
Everybody's like, Creed's a shit now. Butt rock. They ignited a fuel in Scott Stapp. He has new
For
music.
some fucked off reason. That's what I listened to all day at work today.
What?
Creed.
You gotta stop.
I listened to both of those albums today
You
at
gotta
fucking work for
stop.
no fucking apparent reason. Then my kid says they're fucking cool, and I'm like,
No.
you're fucking out of your fucking mind.
No. So in the
And I
90s,
listened to 'em.
Fred Durst, he's on stage in front of like fucking 40,000
Was it
people.
Lollapalooza?
Yes, and he goes like, "Hey, y'all know that motherfucker Scott Stapp?
Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
He's a fucking egomaniac. Don't give him a fucking inch."
Which this is shortly before the whole wife beating scandal came out.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
in Fred's defense,
Yes.
is
So now all these like
He was
dudes
right.
that didn't grow up in the Creed area, like era, not area. I remember when Creed was
Creed
like,
adjacent.
yeah, I remember when Creed was not cool to listen to, because the guy's a dickhead.
He was a huge piece
I
of shit.
still remember
I
that.
say this with a fucking
because they were shit to listen to. I never
listen.
boy,
I
just
say
like-
that with my amp.
I bet to you, like,
That's Creed's guitar is his amp, Mike Triamonte or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what the MT stands for.
fuck that amp.
No, that amp's bad. That amp's fucking
March
bad.
Money was pretty good, but no bullshit. I listened to 2 Creed
What other
albums
band
today.
was he in? He was
'Cause
in
Who?
Mike Triamonte. He was in
Oh, he was in the fucking
Alter Bridge.
Alter Bridge.
Yeah.
With
He also had his own band for a little while.
Haynes.
Chris Haynes.
Oh,
Garth
singer,
Brooks' alter ego.
Miles Kennedy
Miles Kennedy.
that did the Slash shit and all that shit.
Yep.
I still
Rockstar.
won't bring myself to listen to Nickelback. Still ain't doing that shit.
That's okay.
Nickelback
got
is
some
like
jams,
Crocs,
dude. I don't know
bro.
what to tell
Okay.
I just say
Did
that.
you just say
'cause-
Nickelback's like Crocs?
Yeah.
That might be the most. That might be the
a
most
t-shirt.
accurate.
That's a fucking T-shirt, dude.
Hey, let me put my Nickelbacks in sport mode real quick.
Don't put these motherfuckers in sport
only
mode and let me
sport
turn on
mode-
Nickelback.
The only sport mode Nickelback ever fucking had was that one song they did about fucking Dime with the Dime solo in it.
Yeah.
The only good thing
That was
Nickelback
sport
ever had
mode.
going for him was when
Everything
he
else
married
is-
Avril Lavigne.
Oh yeah.
That
That
was
Did you
lasted
see the one where they
4
played
minutes.
Poland?
that wasn't Avril Lavigne though. That was.
You seen the video where they
her
played
clone.
Poland and fucking pelted
Throwing
with
rocks at him.
Yes.
Holy
Yeah.
shit, bro! That's a good kind of hate.
He was like, all right, cool. I
Oh,
guess we're
you're
not
gonna
playing any
bring-
more songs. They're like, yep, you're not. Woo.
Hey, you're gonna bring Nickelback in front of these people who know what music is. They know good music,
Oh, no.
like death metal. No, Poland. Fuck
Oh,
off.
Poland. Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
bro.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah.
they know what music is, and then
Yeah.
you're gonna put fucking Never Made It as a
we
Wise
get
Man.
Simon
in front
Cowell
of
on our America's Got Talent. They get like fucking what's his face from fucking Behemoth.
Yeah.
The singer of Behemoth
Yes.
is like the equivalent of Simon Cowell over here.
Yes.
dude. Because over there you get women singing fucking Lamb of God songs and shit on their
Yeah.
fucking shows.
Yeah.
And they love fucking death metal over
Yeah, their
there.
karaoke over there is wild.
Yeah. Fuck.
You've been there.
Not
No,
to
you
Poland.
went to
I've been to Sweden, Norway.
Sweden, yeah.
Sweden.
Sweden.
I
No,
never
Sweden, Poland, Iceland.
It's the same.
It's all the same, and they have beautiful music.
Respectfully,
Respectfully, the same. If you're from
it's all
Iceland,
Nordic.
if you're all Nordic, respectfully,
It's a good Nordic track to be on.
I don't know.
All right.
We're gonna cancel it. We're gonna cut this all out.
Fuck it all.
Nope, it's all getting published.
Yeah, it's gonna be out as soon.
Nickelback is Crocs, bitch.
As Nickelback is Crocs, bitch. You heard it here first.
That's a sticker.
That's gotta
Worst case scenario, that's a sticker.
Cash App truck beers so we can make stickers that say
Yes!
Nickelback
Yes.
is Crocs.
All proceeds go to truck beers.
Crocs
Hey,
or Nickelback.
and I love you guys, and I want to say from the side of the fans on the other side of this fucking shit, people I talk to and all that stuff, dude, this fucking podcast is cool as fuck.
Thank
Cool,
you.
thank you.
Thank you.
There's a
I
reason
fucking
why I've been
appreciate
wanting
it.
to be on it since like the third goddamn time y'all
And-
fucking
and-
did this shit.
I'm sorry I called you stinky. You're
That's
not
all right.
stinky.
But I'm gonna
He
go
used to
back.
be.
I'm
You
gonna
used
go
to be
back and I'm
stinky as
gonna
shit.
I'm gonna count how many times y'all used my name before I got on this motherfucker.
Wait till we start making money. And
It's like every one except like 4 episodes.
Probably, yeah.
well, like,
Your name's probably been said more on this podcast than my name.
And that's crazy because there's 2
well,
names.
your name is my name too.
Jingleheimer Smitten motherfuckers, bro. Let's go.
No, but
Okay.
like,
But no, y'all are fucking amazing. Truck Beers is cool as fuck. And I'm glad y'all are doing this. And
Hey, what if the name of our new band is just Truck Beers?
I don't drink beer.
It's okay. Truck Coffees.
How about Van Coffee?
truck drinks.
Van
Van
Coffees.
Coffee.
Van coffee.
It'd be like Van Halen, but it'd be like Van Coffee.
Van coffee.
Lovely.
I might. Yeah, I like that one a lot, actually. I like that.
If we're doing the fucking slow jams.
We'll do
whatever.
We'll figure it out. Y'all stay tuned and we'll see what happens.
All right,
Bye,
love you
guys.
Everyone's a winner. Love you guys.
CashApp Truck Beers.
CashApp Truck Beers.
Everybody's also not a winner. That's okay.
Be good. Be nice to everybody.